is the screen black?
Right.
And let Twitch catch up here. Okay. I'm waiting for Twitch to catch up. I don't see it. Anyone else see it?
I see Twitch has us on a screen in a room that I can't see, but I apparently can see a tower, it looks like.
Okay. You should see that. What are you guys on? Yeah, you're on the Black Tower. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing on for some reason. Let me refresh.
Okay.
Yep, we are.
Yeah,
All right. Sorry about that delay, everyone. And we're live. Welcome back to the Legacy of Mythal campaign. So, last week, the heroes quickly made their way through the ravines in the Shadowfell towards the mountains, following the trail of footprints that they believed were the cult group sent to retrieve the Mythal artifact known as the Vortice Stone. As they rounded a corner and entered a fresh cutback, the Black Tower appeared as if by magic above the rocks to their right, and then a piercing shriek broke the silence. They were set upon by creatures of shadow and energy, with long tendrils for arms and sharp claws and teeth that ebbed necromantic energy. They seemed to teleport into the shadows next to Alamir, Spot, and Smock, and Alamir and Spot were heavily damaged before Smock, with the divine power of his holy weapon, tore through the creatures with unearthly ease. Two were killed and the third fled into the shadows and were seen no more. Then Spot ran up the side of the tower after Alamir's owl scouted it out, and with rope they all reached the top. And so the trial of the Black Tower began. And they quickly learned that the tower's reputation as a focal point for the despair, the negative energy of the Shadowfell, and it being filled with puzzles and traps were both true. They made it to the stairs down on the 5th floor and began to descend further, having spent 24 minutes in the tower so far. And that's where we pick up. So that is the entrance down.
What's the significance of the 24 minutes?
You were told that if you
can't spend more than an hour.
Yeah, more than an hour, you would, the tower would inflict you with permanent afflictions of the Shadowfell.
And we suck at puzzles, so we're going to be in here for at least 2 hours.
So where's the first puzzle?
So
we failed that on floor 1.
Yeah, you are. So you started on the roof, and
Jinkin wasn't here. We need to understand what did we do through the first tower or for the first floor, guys? Because I don't even remember.
So on the roof was the skeletons that were just gathering energy to open the way, and then you got down to the 6th level. And that was a room with
some weird potions that everybody was drinking.
That's correct. There was you are,
exactly.
No,
just drinking random potions.
Right.
They had symbols on them, and they decided to start drinking them. I didn't. I went up to the next floor, or down to the next floor.
Yep. And then the 5th floor, the one that you just finished here, each chest had these glowing gems on the top, and you figured out that if you opened the chests in the order of the rainbow from red to violet, the doors would open in order, and that's how you got to the stairs.
But if you open them like Spot does, he just opens them and gets blown up.
Yeah, Spot is on a hit point that is his orcish resiliency, right?
My orcish resilience is gone. Yeah, I died technically and came back at 1 hit point.
Yep. And so now you are at the top of the stairs down to the 4th level. How would you like to proceed?
I would like to proceed by first asking, hey Luna, would you like to give Spot a little healing touch?
That's the other little,
no,
other
I'm asking
little
the
tidbit.
question.
Yeah, the other little tidbit is it's half healing.
Yep. All
Everything in the tower has been half so far.
Oh.
in the Shadowfell
okay.
as a whole, all healing from both healing potions and spells has been halved.
So I did offer, and they
Right.
had rejected last time. You want me to go ahead, or it's up to you?
Or we can burn through the potions at half the cost.
The reason I'm asking the question is, at least I'll make it a little bit better, because at least I would give you a bardic inspiration so you can add a D10 to your healing roll to them.
Plus, half
If
a
you-
potion is still better than a rolled potion. So,
Right? I mean,
Or equivalent.
That's not wrong.
because we
That's
get max
true.
if we take an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to go ahead heal, or
Well, I guess, how many? He's done a lot of hit points.
How many more spells can you cast today?
on my healing staff I can do? Let's see here.
Yeah, he has a staff of healing.
Yeah, and I've only
just allows
expended
us
3 out of.
7.
Okay, so that's different.
So I have 7 more slots.
That I cannot bonus. I cannot give you a bonus on that one.
Yeah, I can use my natural healing if you want to bonus me that way.
I'm just trying to give you some kind of, try to maximize as much possible, even though it's probably like a waste, since you guys weren't using that even before.
So I can do a cure wounds, or let's see here.
DM was playing Jenkin and I was playing half, so
I'm the healing spirit.
I had a backup character in case mine died.
So do we want to try heal or not?
Well, why don't we try to at least give him some hit points back, because we need to get him some hit points.
I have a 1 in 63 chance that I'll still live.
Now, would it help any better if I did a mass cure wounds?
That
Mass
heals
is going to do
everybody.
everybody.
And the bonus still flies to everybody, though. So, up to you.
What is everybody at?
Apparently
Out of
73 or
character.
73.
I'm down 5 hit points.
So, I only got 2 spell slots on that one. Do we want to do that now or save it for later?
I'm at half health.
Yeah. Everybody is hurt a little to a lot.
Okay.
So y'all's
And
call.
we're going to floor 3 out of 7, so...
Yeah.
4.
Do the heal.
You're on the 5th
Just-
floor.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, I'm just saying the 3rd floor that we've explored. Sorry.
Right.
We're going to the 3rd floor to explore.
Correct. Okay. Yep.
Okay. So you got to cast on sun on me first, right?
Yeah, I used bardic inspiration on you, and then you can, by using that on you, you can use I think, how do you put it on there anymore?
Okay.
It's on there, but it's a D10 or your bonus.
That's
So you
half.
could, yeah, but you can add a D10 really quick too. Just roll a D10. Why can't you even post it up there?
Nice.
So 9 and
So that's
4.
so 13
13?
total. So 13 total.
It's better
To
than nothing.
everybody.
Yep.
Or just to me.
To everybody.
That's
We did a
everybody.
mass.
Yeah, mass cure wounds.
Okay.
That max is half.
That
Ah,
almost
it's a little bit
maxes
more
me.
refreshing.
Do you need me to still run him half?
No, I'll take half.
Okay.
Do you,
Okay,
do you
let's run.
realize?
So how much was it, guys? Sorry.
13.
Yeah, 13 after the halving.
So if it was 1, he would have rolled 1, for instance. It would still been 1 hit point, right?
Yes,
Right.
it's always a minimum of 1.
So legitimately, the best healing spell in this tower is Goodberry.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, to your point. Yeah.
Because
I
it's
don't have
guaranteed.
berries.
I know, but it's guaranteed. One.
If
So
somebody
if you
falls,
take-
make sure we have some good berries around.
So if we take 30 of them,
That is a good point. Good point. Yeah, Goodberry is awesome here.
Yeah, that's a Druid Ranger thing, though.
Yep. All right. So, is that it? You ready to head down?
Yeah.
Spot,
Sure.
run. See spot, run.
What is so? What's
You just told me you were healthier than me, so I'm
See,
letting you go first
One
now.
last thing. The other thing is we know we have a time limit, but We also know that time is slower here or faster here, one of the two. If it's slower here, then technically does a short rest not take an hour, but a short rest only takes 10 minutes of the time?
It sounded like a short run, or sorry, it sounded like the time runs so slow over a week went by.
Then we
real
could do a
life.
That
long
was in the
rest. And that would be
last
great.
one, though.
No, I'm just. I was
But we're
trying to
still
figure out the
trying to
timing.
get through the tower within this hour, and we have to get the thing before they do.
Okay. No,
The last time when we long rested, that's when we lost it.
I'm with you. I was just pointing out, or trying to point out, that if there is a time, then we'd figure out by the time scale that for a short rest, one, then we can use our hit dice to get our health back.
So
What does
So-
the time scale mean? The time is the time you're in now for a short rest.
Yep. So, we going?
Well,
North?
no-
Up?
okay.
real
thought we were going
quickly
down. We
in
just got
relation
down.
to this,
Oh, down.
anyone proficient in Arcana can see what they know about the Shadowfell in relation to time.
Oh. If he doesn't want it, I will, because,
I don't have Arcana.
yeah. I mean, everybody's got
Okay,
Arcana.
I will.
So
Yeah, he will.
the Shadowfell.
So we'll jank him. Jank it.
Yeah. So you both know the Shadowfell. It can skew time, but typically not. And while you're similar to the Feywild,
The other one.
when you're there, the time is what the time is. An hour rest will take an hour. When you leave, the time can skew, but nowhere near the extremes that the Feywild does.
Okay.
It is much more stable.
Okay.
All right. So Smock was going first.
Yeah, we're going down, right? Correct.
Let's
the direction
do
we were
this
heading?
this way. I'm going to just drag you guys back to where you were, and then I'm going to drag you down to the other one because I can't see everything. Let me do it this way. There we go. And close enough. So now you should see yourself down in the middle left.
Yeah.
And yes, and we'll just kind of I'm just kind of move people around, and then there we go, and then let's see what as you at the bottom of the stairs, you see a small 15 by 15 foot room with an open doorway on the other side. In the center of the room, let me just modify this really quick, stands a round stone pedestal crafted from weathered granite, measuring 3 feet in diameter and 4 feet tall. The rough stone's texture has been softened by the passage of centuries, and the pedestal stands before you with an air of ancient elegance. Atop the pedestal, a dark rune has been meticulously etched into the stone. And so Spot, you step through the archway on the other side. You look in the center. So in the center of the room, south of you, is a circular room with walls of stone similar to the outer wall. The weathered stone bearing some of the same marks of time's passage, and at its core stands a massive square stone, 10 feet on all sides. The juxtaposition of the round enclosure and the square stone lends an aura of intrigue and significance to the chamber. So,
Okay. I figured we saw that when you described the room before. That's why I moved over.
Yep. Jinkin, as you look at the rune in the middle of the pedestal, let's see.
See a laughing frog. It's
Yeah.
plain and smooth. What is it?
So it
It's got the number 2 on it.
It is a simple lettering, not necessarily common, but close enough to lettering that is used for common in some other languages that it's easy to make out. It looks like the letter P.
Okay, the letter P. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
What's this one say?
It is that one has the letter H.
Got the first couple letters for fat.
Putrid and haggard. They're big fat people. No offense to anyone. Just,
Really.
I was going
Really?
PHAT.
Hey, I fit that description, so I'm.
I'm offended for Martin. Thanks.
I think I
Knock enters the room. I'm on his 6, which means I'm right behind him.
Yep. You enter the room. You see the stone clearly in front of you. Doesn't seem to be any markings or lettering on the stone itself. On the side, you can see. So the stone is 10 feet tall and 10 feet to a side. It's a 10 by 10 by 10 piece of rock.
Okay, so we got a P and H. I think we need to go look for other ones and see if there's any other ones.
Like,
Guess
Right.
Smock's running
So-
into the hallway.
yeah. So Smock, Spot.
Are
you
we
see,
splitting up to save time?
It looks like the
Everybody go to a
very
different room.
similar to where you just came from. It looks like it's going to open up to the left and the right into other chambers. Yep. You guys go around. All right.
What does that one say?
It's an A.
Fat doobie. No.
Down by Smock is an N.
What do I see over to the west?
Where? Okay, you have to go. So you're going up to that one.
Yes, first.
Yep. That is an M, as in Mary.
I call that out to everybody.
Jinx, that is a T. Smock
Going
is
to
looking
south.
at an A. And that last one in the middle between the A and M is an S.
Anything on the middle thing?
There's
Phantasm.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if I
Do
don't
I-
want to say the word.
Alamir, go ahead and make a investigation check.
What was the one to the right after
That's a
the
T.
A?
It's a T.
Okay, I labeled them all in bright blue letters for everybody.
Alamir, wow. You find on
A
the-
crack right here.
on the right side, right there, an outline about. It's a square outline, like the stone. There's a piece of stone that is separate from the other rock around it. That is approximately 3 feet across and 3 feet high.
So it's just a chipped-in stone-looking, square-looking thing.
Yep. Very much like the outline of the secret door up on the 6th floor.
I'm gonna let Jinx have fun with this one. I'm gonna call Jinx over and say, "Yo, look there, thing."
You want me to go in the door?
No, I'm telling you to look at this little.
It's an
it's a
outline,
niche.
3 by 3 foot outline of a square piece of stone. That
Does it come from the floor or is it in the middle?
It's in the middle. It's in a square
Yeah, so-
in the middle of the 10 by 10 foot stone.
Can you look to see if it's trapped, if it moves, if
Yes.
those sort of things?
I can attempt to look and see if there's any traps involved on this.
There you do not find any traps, but you also do not find. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
That's not bad for me.
No.
Spot runs around the room and says the word is phantasm. Phantasm.
You do not find any way to open it. It looks like from what you can tell, you're fairly confident whatever this thing is slides out, but there's some mechanism not
Somewhere else.
directly around here at this rock right here that controls it.
Was there anything else in any of these rooms? Alamir hasn't gone into any of them, besides that they look the exact same as the other two northern ones.
Nope.
PHANTASM.
Yeah, we know.
So, actually, and I forgot, there's one other piece of information that I think, so at the entrance down, you can see that it is blocked by a wall of force. So
How did
this
we get in
entrance
here?
right here,
Oh, okay, going down. Gotcha.
yes,
Okay.
going down.
The next level.
Is blocked by a wall of force, and above the entrance there is a magic mouth that pops out. It first popped out when Luna was in there and anyone else who goes in there, and the magic mouth says, "All right, what's the password?"
Oh, go for it. Go ahead. Yep.
Well, as Spot said, it's Phantasm.
All right, everyone stop where you're at.
Oh, sorry. I'll go
Yes,
Nah,
we're
it's
gonna
probably
die.
not the
We're
word.
gonna die.
back. We see
I was
Jinx's
just trying to
body.
rearrange letters in my head, going, "What else can this be?"
All right.
I know initiative. I know. Bring up the thing.
I'm protecting half.
So let me see here. 10.
I feel like it's also Mythal for some reason, but
10, 20. Okay. I just got to see here. 10, 20. I mean, technically, Hef would have come into the room, but he probably wouldn't have gone very far.
Alamir got scared.
So Alamir was back here.
I know. I'm trying to go back.
So everyone except for Hef and Luna
Roll.
need to make a... where the heck is this?
No, that's the
Right
only
here.
word that can be made.
It
out
is.
of all
You're
those
right.
words.
You just invoked it. Got
So
it. Yeah,
there
okay.
is a pulse of energy that pulses out from that the wall of force, from that entrance going down. So everyone within 20 feet gets hit by psychic energy, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Psychic? That's not fair. Sure, it's
Who
not
did
forced.
it all entail?
Everybody.
Everyone except for Hef and Luna.
And it's
And
wisdom.
Alamir and Spot, you have a +4 to
Okay.
save.
You said wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom.
oh, the magic mouth hits me, right?
+4 or a D4?
+4.
So I got an 18.
18, nice. An 18 happens to be what you needed.
Good. What about a 24?
Yeah. So that works. So Jinx fails. Other
Hey, nice.
three makes it.
Stop.
So here's the damage. So it's 19 psychic damage. Those who saved only take 9.
But they are all within 20 feet of me or whatever it was, I'm assuming. That's what you were saying before.
Correct. It's 20 feet. Yep. So it barely hit Spot. Actually, it barely hit Alamir, Spot, and Smog.
So when he did that, did the wall of force go down?
That sucks.
Yeah, because it's psychic. The walls didn't stop the psychic energy.
So half of 19
Is 9.
is
Because you round down.
just. I know. I just got that though, Tom. Jeez. You guys are gonna be dragging around a dead orc pretty soon.
Oh.
Come back up.
All right. And then, yep. And Jinx, so that is ran around. All right. You're at 27 minutes.
Going down.
Well, that didn't work.
The wall is still there.
2
Well,
more points back. Okay.
It didn't work at all.
And the wall is still there.
So what's up with these are little runes on there? Are they movable?
They aren't movable. Go ahead and So if you're looking more closely at the runes, trying to see, you can do a perception. Go ahead and make a perception check if you like. Studying the runes more closely. So you can't tell exactly what, but you get the sense. So remember, you're all running around with infravision. Everything is grayscale. Jinx, you're pretty sure that whatever created this is some type of color.
I was gonna say, why don't I just cast
Light.
I don't have light.
Luna does.
I'll light a torch.
Yeah, there's
What
gotta
else
be.
can go wrong?
Yeah.
Still have that copper I'm carrying that has light if anybody wants it.
So bring it into the room. We say light over here.
Okay, so I win the first. I've been in 4 of the rooms. I'm going
They
in
want-
last.
Okay. So starting in the one that Luna and Jinx is in right now, the T is painted green, and the
There's an
A
A.
is painted in red.
Let's go Roy G. Biv
I
again.
call
guys.
out the colors.
What were the other ones?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let me Roy
Well,
G.
I'm
Biv
telling
this.
him because he's walking around with the light.
So I'm going over here.
So wait a
Going to the
minute.
end.
What color? What were the colors you got, guys? In letters?
T is G or is green, and the A is red.
Yep.
Okay.
And the
gotcha.
N is red,
Okay.
And the N is red.
and the
And I
A
go
is
up here.
green,
And come up here, check that
Yep.
one out.
the A is green, and the P is red.
Okay.
There's only 6.
There's 2 more.
What about
Okay.
the H? Wasn't the H next to the P?
Yeah, that was green.
Oh, okay. You said A, so I thought you were.
The A and the H are both green.
Gotcha.
The M is red.
M.
Yep. And the S is green.
Okay, so
Which ones are all green? Which ones are all red?
I see.
So we got
green is
H8. We got hats is all green, and
Panamp.
yeah, MANP is all R or is all red.
So to green is green. So we're looking at shat, hats, tash, shat again. Hast. Hold on a second. Who's got an
Those two
anagram?
words.
Yeah, but red usually means to stop. Green usually means to go. That can't work. The A has to be the 3rd letter.
So I will just metagame just slightly this one time in the tower, and
No, you did that last time too. So.
I know. I know you guys. You know me. These are meant to slow you down. They're not. They're not tricky. They're simple puzzles. So don't overthink them.
Right, and that's so. I mean, even if we use all 5 letters, the G from green. So now we're looking at
Hats and map.
map him.
No, hats and map.
Map. Okay, hats and map. And I'm standing over here. Go ahead, I'll be over here.
I'll go die. Okay, I rock up and say hats and map.
Or map and hats.
As soon as you say hats, and before you can even get the next words out, the magic mouth says, "Huzzah! Yes, you may go, or you may go get your treasure."
Because it's green.
Wait a minute. He said, or you can go get your pick one.
So and as
Yeah, go to
and
the right here,
as
the little
as Spot begins to watch the shimmer of the force field go down, over in front of Alamir, this rock begins to grind. You hear this grinding noise.
falling in or falling out.
Did it say or?
That's what
or
I did.
It
I-
did right. It did say or. And
Okay.
and
I
coming-
go through the wall as soon as it's down then before they grab anything.
okay. This Alamir, you watch and you have to back up.
Yeah, I can back out that.
Because there is the 3-foot slab begins to slide out and slides out a full 4 feet. But it's going very slowly. You figure it's going to take a few minutes for it to slide fully out. It does.
I tell it to go faster.
You see a steel lid covering the top of this kind of stone box as it begins to slowly slide out.
How heavy is it?
Well, it only comes so. Well, let's put it this way: it only slides out. It takes a full minute to slide out 2 feet, and it still goes, and then it's still going.
I'll catch up.
So you're gonna wait for it to
I'm gonna catch up.
slide
yeah.
out.
Yep, I'm catching up.
Okay.
So I heard an or. You got one choice or the other.
No. I'm waiting for it to come out. I saw them became greedy. Everybody else is standing here too, by the way. Hef is right there, Smock is right there, Jinx is right there, and Luna's right there. Apparently only one person ran down the stairs. Just
So
saying.
Spot ran down the stairs.
I'm right behind Spot.
What is Luna went to? Okay.
Yep, because I don't care about treasure.
Jinx and Smock, what are you doing?
I know we have a time-based thing. My theory is if Spot's going down, I'm gonna probably go down too because I know we have a time limit.
Okay. Then let's grab everyone together, and let me grab everyone here while Alamir waits to here. I'm going to grab you all over here first, and then bring you up here, and let me. Whoops. How come I grabbed the M too? Let's get rid of the M. All right. Alamir, you're still watching it open up, sliding towards you. So you get down here, and compared to the previous levels, there's a good deal of indirect light illuminating the bottom of the stairs. As you step off the stairs, you see a large wooden crate, worn with age and bound with wide metal bands. It is 10 feet across both sides, but only 2 feet tall. To the right is a wood wall running about 45 feet with a 10-foot opening in the middle. Bright light spills from the other side. Through the opening, you see part of a thick carpet made of lush, velvety fibers. Its rich, deep crimson hue commanding attention against the contrast of the dull grays and browns around it. There are words and patterns embroidered on its surface in bright light.
I've got my shiny penny out, or my shiny copper.
It looks pretty bright in here, though, doesn't it?
Yep.
Looks like there's lights.
And inside,
Yeah.
yep, there are these
Yeah,
huge
giving off any light.
globes, like continual light globes.
Apparently it's 9 o'clock.
Yep, up towards the ceiling, about 10 feet above the floor, shedding light throughout the entire room. So in the carpet that you see is so in the 4 sides. So again, the entrance down is blocked with a shimmering wall of force.
There's no magic mouth, is there, this time?
There is no magic mouth this time. There's just the 4 large crates and this carpet in the middle with this symbol on it and a sentence written in Draconic.
I will
What's it
read
say?
the Draconic.
It says,
Jenkins can too.
imagine that I am a thin bar of lodestone, stuck through a trunk-sized piece of cork and floating in a pool of water.
It would point north, wouldn't it, guys?
I don't know.
You're not here.
I know.
20 feet away from the stupid wall. I will grab the top right corner of the rug and try to spin it to the bottom right corner.
It does not move. So, Jinkin,
What do the boxes look like then? Yeah.
they're large crates. They're 2 feet tall. And it looks like you can open the top of them.
Oh,
Are there
we have to open
colors?
the right one.
And with your survival check, Jinkin, you do know
This-
that lodestone is a magnetized element and used in compasses.
It'll tell you north-south.
Well, not necessarily north. If the magnetic force is strong enough.
And just, the shadow. So what you do know, also I'll give you all the idea based on the direction you're thinking. Faerun does have a magnetic north, so compasses point north. The Shadowfell, like the Feywild, is a
It's the opposite of everything, right?
It's
So it
not
should point south.
No, so it's not opposite. It is different, but so geography and cardinal directions generally is similar and works the same.
So what's the clue mean again?
You want me to reread it?
Yeah, if you could, please. I'm sorry.
Imagine that I am a thin bar of lodestone stuck through a trunk-sized piece of cork and floating in a pool of water.
Okay, so are we supposed to open the north one, or are we supposed to open something else? I feel like that's too easy.
What are you doing, Luna?
Are any of the crates made out of cork?
No, they're iron-bound crates.
And you said you couldn't turn the mat here?
Nope, it's glued to the ground.
Yep. Or something is keeping you from lifting or turning it.
If you
Can
move-
I? I'm going to sit over here and, for the hell of it, I'm going to use my invisible mage hand and see if I can open up this crate from here.
Which crate?
Way over
left
here.
That one over there?
Left one. Yep.
Okay. And then we're gonna open the crate, and then we're gonna go back to Alamir.
Okay.
So the crate, the top of it opens up. Smock, you peek over, and inside, you see a large winch wheel. Hold on a sec here. So you see a large winch wheel. And the let's see, the center. So, all right, and you also hold on. So, you see a large winch wheel with one of the spokes painted white. It's sitting on a vertical spoke so that it can easily be rotated. The center of the inside crate wall is also painted with a white strip, and the draconic letter. This one, the draconic letter for W.
Does my light help do anything to it?
So W, and it's pointed to the east currently?
Yes.
Rotate it to the west.
Let me just double click the.
I'll go open this crate. If they're saying they just see a wheel inside with the same symbol as the rug.
Yep. And we're going to quickly go back to Alamir.
Yep.
Alamir. After another minute goes by, it is now 4 feet. It is pulled out 4 feet from the massive rock and stops. And you can see the full metal lid on top, and it looks like there's just a little handle to pull it up. There's no locking mechanism.
So open it.
Okay, you open it up, and inside, so it lifts freely, and inside it's hollowed out, and you see what looks like a potion, a gray bag, and a mantle that sits over shoulders, and a shield.
Okay. Shoot. Well, bag of goodies. That.
Yep.
I will go to now the potential wall of force.
All right.
Well, I'll do a quick. Can I do a quick search to see if there's anything underneath, false bottoms, things like that? Is that a knocking
no,
mechanism?
you don't see anything. Go.
Make sure that gray bag's not an extra planner bag that you're putting inside of another
It's
extra
okay. If I
planner
go,
bag.
I'm going big. All right.
Okay. It's like a bag of pets. It's pulling stuff from another area.
And when I open up my bag, exactly. So here and
Hold on a sec. I gotta check this out.
hanging.
Whoop. Let's not. I can't do that. I gotta do it over
I
here.
think we should turn it and make that thing face up, or normal north, because that's supposed to be west.
Well, if it has a W, do we point it to the W, or do you still point it north?
Well, right now it's pointing to the W.
No, it's pointed to the east.
Yeah, but this
It's
is the one with
not
the W.
pointed towards the W.
I thought this one had the W in it, though.
It does, but it's on the other side of the crate. That's why I asked him. I said, it's pointed to the east, though, and he said yes. So it's not pointed to the W. Right? That was my assumption. I could be wrong. DM can tell me.
Okay. No, you're lucky. There's nothing about this particular bag that makes it interact with interdimensional spaces. So let's grab Elamir.
But you have a soft confirmation that it's magical.
Gotcha.
Yep. Oh please, you found it
what
in
the
this
heck? You
tower.
just threw me
You
across
think,
the whole world.
All right. So Elamir arrives
I'm gone now. Oh, okay. Poof, gone.
on the next level.
I was ready to go big on spells too. All right.
Okay. So I'm just looking here.
Keep talking. Just listen. I'm listening to the.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Tom,
Yeah.
the arrow is pointing to the right, which would be east, but you said the W is in the box. Is it pointing at the W to the east, or is the W on the opposite?
Forget the W. Let's just get rid of
Okay.
it, because I think that's confusing. Well, we don't want to confuse things. All right, so then let's...
Too late.
So forget the W. Don't be confused by that. Let me go ahead. You're opening the boxes. And
If
so...
we had to probably turn them all the same direction, I'm assuming.
Uh-oh. I turned that.
They're all
put that
different
one
directions.
on the wrong.
Yeah, but the mat is one direction.
Yeah, do we turn them all to meet the
Uh-oh.
mat, or do we turn them all to go north? Because that's what the mat said. If he was a lodestone, what way would he point?
Oh, that is on the token layer. All right.
I know this is completely going a little too far with this, but on that note, if we walk near anything, anybody with any metal stuff, does any of their metal stuff stick to the thing? Just saying, because if this is a magnetic force, it doesn't necessarily have to be north.
Again,
No.
we don't actually have anything that is the lodestone. It's just asking the question about it. So there is no magnetism in this room that I know of.
Well, there would be if somebody turned into a hyena.
Was that a request?
Okay,
No,
I
no,
turn my
no.
symbol northward,
You turn your symbol northward. Okay.
and I die.
You turn your symbol northward, and then you release it. All right.
Gotta keep going, guys.
Everybody, so there's a pulse of electric energy that pulses through the entire level. And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. And there's nobody near Smock, so no bonuses. Let me do. Hello, Hef. Ooh, Hef made it.
I knew I was turning it, so I definitely made it, and I have evasion, so I don't take any damage
Yep.
since it was a dex save.
You do not. So this, electricity shoots across the entire level. It's 12 points of damage. If you got an 18 or higher on your save, you take half. So 6 if you saved, if you got 18 or higher, or else take 12. Electricity. Whoops, that's not right. He saved. Okay. Alamir takes a potion of healing, gets 4 points of health back.
5 points?
Oh, and first 3, so 3.
Isn't it 5, Tom? 2d4 plus 2 is 10, so half would be 5.
All right, because you're not rolling for him. So each of them does 5. Yes, correct. So you have 10 points total that you just healed. Because you don't need a roll. So,
Muted.
So
Isn't each one 10 then, since it's taken during an action and not lost, or is it still lost?
is it? I'm sorry. Is it what?
So it's not.
He took 2, so you should get 10 points total
That's
back.
right. That's it. I got it. 10 points. We're there.
Right.
Yep.
Got it.
So Alamir, Luna, and Jinkin and Spot actually can all. Wait, hold on, Alamir. Stop moving.
No, I'm just looking at. I'm looking at the direction of the needles. I know I'm right here. I know I'm right there.
Okay.
I was just trying to look at the needles.
So really, everyone except for Smock can make a perception check, please.
Why not Smock?
He's not tall enough. So yeah, I'm
Not
just
Too
looking at
short to
needles,
ride
Tom.
this ride.
I'm just looking at needles. That's all, Tom.
That's why he's going
No.
south.
If he would have kept his long locks of hair, he could have actually rolled
Right.
perception.
Jinkin, as you look, and you could swear you see
Down.
this this corner, this lower right hand corner of the carpet
Down.
shimmering and lifting just a tad.
Up. Right. Down. Up. Right. Down.
Well, before I did that, after he turned that one, I said I was going to turn this one, and then I can resolve that. So since I already made a comment on Pyre, I'm going to go ahead and say I do that, because before I, yeah.
Okay, so which direction are you turning that one?
The exact opposite direction it's facing right now. So I want to face the same as the carpet, and then I'll go down over the carpet, regardless of what happens.
So you're turning it to face the other direction, like that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws again, please. As another bolt of electricity shoots through the room.
I'll stay on this level all day. It's dex save.
This is 12 points. Half is 6 if you get if your dex save is at least an 18. You only take 6, or none if you're spot.
I'm going back up on these stairs.
Hef. Can you do it again? Yes.
You know, if you're a land druid, you should be able to turn into an elemental right now, and you could turn electric elemental, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Just saying. Anyways, I will go investigate that little corner that's flapping up.
And nothing changed when you turned, like you noticed, I'll say you noticed that before you turned yours.
Yeah.
Or as you were turning it, after Spot released his, and you go over, and it is, you can't turn it, but that corner has lifted up, and it looks like it's trying to, here, let me draw something really quick. It looks like it's trying to move like that, like trying to go that direction. It's straining to try to go to clockwise.
Well, I'm not super strong, so I use my mage hand to try to help turn it that direction. But half is standing on it, so it doesn't actually turn.
Well,
once I see you guys trying to pull at that and that it's loose, I say turn all the boxes north and the rug should turn.
Oh. So it doesn't obviously turn then, right?
He said
no,
only
it
that
doesn't.
corner loose.
You cannot turn it physically.
Okay.
So I just tell everybody to go turn all of them north.
Bottom one's north.
So I do that. I run around, help turn north.
Well, if you want to go do the top one, Hef will do the one over here. And so you coordinate, you and Hef, and you turn them and let them go. And as you let them go, the center carpet lifts up just a tad and rotates itself. I think, let me just take a look here. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Here we go. And it rotates. And as it does, Hef yells out, the wall's down. We can head downstairs.
I don't like this level.
Me neither.
I've burned through 6 potions this level, just to try and stay the almost same hit points.
All right.
Oh, do we have to make any more deck saves? Sorry.
Nope. But I think everyone ready to go down?
Yep.
All right. Heading down.
There was probably an order we had to do them in. That didn't make mine give us a deck save.
Wait a minute. I gotta grab people. Let me grab you, bring you over here, and then grab you.
I think we're supposed to do them all at one time.
Bring you here. Okay. As you approach the bottom of the stairs, you're greeted by darkness that not even your dark vision can penetrate. In addition to the normal darkness of the tower, and actually, so I'm going to do something real quick here. I'm going to replace the tokens with other tokens. One sec here.
My glowing coin help any?
One sec.
No.
I need to.
That's what magical darkness does.
Okay, so then I need to go to GM layer. Oops. Hold on. Grab. There they are. Layer. Token layer. we are going to use these new tokens for this layer, because these tokens limit you to 5 feet, basically what you can feel out around you.
Damn it, I'm still at 5 hit points.
And then I'll just take these
hoping.
tokens and move them off to the side. All right. So hold on. Let me finish reading here. There seems to be some form of heavy mist or fog filling the room below. As you step down into it, the temperature drops 10 degrees and a palpable sense of foreboding settles into you as the oppressive mist envelops your body. Your vision is obscured to a distance of at most 5 feet, and the sound of your own footsteps is dampened, barely audible to your ears. The mist seems to have a life of its own, swirling and dancing in the limited vision. Each breath you take is laden with heavy moisture, making it slightly difficult to breathe as well. Walking in the mist is an otherworldly experience, and ahead of you, this enigmatic darkness beckons.
I tell everybody to get behind me, and I do my dragon's breath of fire in front of me to see if it loosens up the fog at all.
You just fried Luna.
I said to get behind me.
He didn't.
So
get
I wouldn't
behind
do
you.
it until everybody's behind me.
So, all
Have
right.
explosive fog.
That's what we're gonna find out.
Go
Or
ahead
ignite
and
it.
roll your damage.
All right. We've done lightning. We've done this. Now we're doing fire.
Jinkin, do you actually cast daylight?
I don't have the spell. I just.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
He wishes.
10 points. So, Spot, out where Smock is right now, that's what you would have revealed. It would have briefly cleared, and then the fog comes rolling back in.
So that it's not a 20-foot cone.
It is, but, or let's say
I
even
only
if
got
it is
10
a
feet in
20-foot
front of me
cone,
then?
basically what you see is that there is a there's a wall. Yeah, you can just go around and see what you see with the cone. It's safe to walk around in this area. So it revealed it, and
Never
then
believe a
and then the
DM.
fog began rolling back in.
Fireball. No, just joking.
Yep. So you were able to go out, see out to here, and you see all that. So how
Okay.
are you just walking around? Do you have your hands out? Like how are you progressing?
I go to the north wall and feel for the wall, and then keep fingers width away from it as I move around. So if I touch the wall, I move out a little bit, as it curves around the outside.
Okay. 1 sec while I redo roll 20 since it just crashed on me.
I'm sure we can all hear where Smock's at, correct?
No, it was quiet.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Does the way things sound?
I'm
There we
eating
go.
peanut.
All right, I got everybody back. Twitch. Hold on a sec here. Twitch crashed too on me. That's kind of important. Hold on 1 sec. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's roll 20. I'm sorry. Twitch. No, Twitch is fine. We're still streaming. I just also have to log in over here. You know what? I don't think I need the other roll 20 right now. No, I will. Actually, I will. I need this. I need my new password. Almost couldn't remember it. All right. So, yep, you're slowly making your way around. That's fine. Luna, are you following?
Yes.
Wow, hold on, because it just crashed on me again.
Everybody went ahead of me, so I'll wait for them all to go ahead of me, and then I will continue to follow the wall.
This
I
map
just
isn't
scratched
that
too.
big either.
I was following a big armor guy going ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink.
He said all the noises were suppressed too, so I don't know if you guys are going to hear his ka-chink, ka-chink,
Well,
ka-chink.
that's why I'm staying within 5 minutes.
Who's moving Hef around up in front where nobody else is going?
I don't even see him.
Yeah,
Not me.
I was.
Sorry. You're having Hef do the scouting,
Point. Yeah, he is apparently.
which is fine. I'm just letting you know that's what he's doing. He's scouting.
Yep.
Okay.
He's practicing his blind fighting.
All right. So go ahead, keep going. So far, you've discovered some walls, some wooden walls, and you haven't encountered any issues.
Until then, half what you do.
Yep. Spot keeps going around.
Ooh, I hit a wall. I tell everybody, there's a wall here.
Yep. There's a wall, and
Don't walk
yep,
into it.
Can we hear him?
you follow the wall.
I kind of step across to see where the other, if we're in a hallway or not. But only like out 5 feet, so I assume
Where did you go? I don't see you.
Marco.
Bolo.
From here, I will. Jenkins went to the right, so I will move forward 10 feet to see if there's the other side of this. Because most of the hallways in this place have been 10 feet
Everybody
wide.
stop right where you're at. Freeze.
Aha, I said I trap off probably.
Yes. Jenkins, you step around the corner, and let's see where. Wait, hold on. We're right here. There is a pulse of energy going out from you.
Deck save,
here,
right?
10.
Because he was by me,
So-
damn it.
Yeah. So I need
No. Chris was safe.
Jinx, Spot, and Luna all need to make Constitution saving throws. So
Thanks for killing me.
Yep. Nope, that's good. That's correct.
With these throws and missing. I'm pretty sure we all miss.
I don't know where you went, so I just was like, I'm going to see if there's and all of a sudden you disappeared, and I got hit with something, and I rolled a 1 and died.
So, all right, everyone.
Oh, hold on. I'd like to burn an inspiration and have Patrick re-roll.
Inspiration from what?
From the
I-
DM
I-
that gave it to him a while back.
Correct.
But that's only for you.
Oh,
I thought inspirations can be used for re-rolling any dice, whether it's the DM's, his, or anybody's. It's his inspiration to use.
That's fine. I mean, I'm fine with that. I've never played that way, but I'm perfectly fine doing that. Go ahead, re-roll.
it actually says you can reward another player. Yes.
So you're passing the inspiration to me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use it to re-roll then, I guess.
Awesome.
I'm going to roll another 1. Yep. You can just keep it, Barry.
So,
I clicked it and it was rolling. I'm like, I'm going to roll another 1, and it rolled 1.
So that is, there is a wave of cold that emanates. Luna, you only take 5 points of damage from this cold. You are resistant to it. Jinx and Spot each take 11.
I yell out, "This ain't they need healing."
Uh,
I don't know if we hear him.
yeah.
Because
You won't hear me.
I don't know. What
No.
does bleeding out onto the concrete sound like? That's what it sounds like.
And it's muffled because of the fog, so you guys didn't hear a thump, you didn't hear nothing.
Nope, you didn't hear anything, and didn't hear anything at all. But Jinx, you are aware that it pulsed as you stepped down.
Okay, I step back and I am going to
And
go
then you
telepathically.
You see the feet of an orc on the floor.
Yep.
Always sleeping on the job again. I will.
But he's not breathing. It's a
I
dead
will.
sleep.
I will. Apparently.
Are you calling me over? Or
Use. Well, I can. Yeah, we can telepathically communicate, can't we?
Yes, you can. You cannot hear each other, but you can telepathically communicate.
Yes. I can say that Spot's down, and then I whisper some words, and I will heal him for what little my heal will do.
Okay.
I just gotta find it.
Everyone
So,
stop.
4 hit points.
Smock just stepped into an area. When you stepped here, sir.
So I got 4 hit points, and then
minus
he
something.
steps again.
Yes.
It gets down.
It is another wave of cold. And so what happens is the fog that's already damp and wet, like temporarily, like almost freezes around each of you. And
Am I in range this time? I don't know where he is.
actually, 10. No, you're not. So this time it's only Luna, Hef, and Alamir, and Smock. I need to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Hef gets +4.
Oh, awesome. Con save. Oh, he still didn't make it. So that is 7 points of damage. So Smock only takes 3 of that.
is it cold?
It is cold. Yes. So
So I
Luna,
only
you
take
take half.
three.
So you take 3.
Take 3.
Oh, and Alamir. Alamir, you actually take an additional 7. You took 14. You are susceptible to cold right. Oh, no, wait,
'Cause you
is
took
that?
a
No,
potion.
I'm sorry. That's not correct. You only took 7. You're nothing to cold.
No.
You drank.
You're
the
still
fire
muted.
sign.
I said,
Whatever
don't
you're
hurt
mumbling
me.
there.
I said, don't hurt me.
So I look at Jinkin as I come back to, and I'm like, what happened?
You fell down. You're getting back up again. I
Sounds
help
like
him
I
up.
should be falling into a tub. Something.
So
I think that was my fault. I stepped on something.
Smock,
Did you know, was the floor any different color or anything? Did you look at it after it happened? Do we know what to look for now so we don't do it again?
I didn't notice any color change because it is pitch black, and most I see is grayscale.
So Smock, where are you going from there? Okay. Smock, Hef, and Alamir all need to make Constitution saving throws. For another 8 points of damage.
What the hell? Even with an advantage, I can't. Okay, 8 more.
How do you get your token
everyone
to stay in the
failed.
middle? Oh, there we
I
go.
got it. 8 more damage. I got it.
Hef suggests, Smock, maybe you should step back out of wherever you're at.
I'm eating 3 more potions, so let me get rid of those.
Glass and all, he says he's eating
What
them.
the hell? 4 of them. They ate 4 of them, so 20 points. Thank you.
Oof. Hef's like, I saw everyone walking safely down here. All right. Spots up ahead.
Can I do a it's gonna suck if I have to do survival, but can I do a survival or a streetwise of going through houses when I was kid in
hold
the
on.
dark and finding my way out to know orientation wise of where I'm at in the floor?
Yeah,
roughly.
You can. So Smock just stepped into another area, actually close to the same area that Jinx did. So from there,
Why are we separate, guys?
everybody
I have
except
no
for
idea.
Spot needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So Alamir, you take 5. Smock
Thank
takes
you.
5. And everyone else takes 10. And
I
go
have a
ahead.
net
Five.
0 currently in hit points of gain and loss since we started tonight.
Okay. Yeah, Spot. What would you like to do? You want to
Well,
do?
just as my background, sneaking through houses in the dark and all that in the back, or whatever. And I know the tower has roughly been between 90 to 100 feet wide at the widest point, and I know I've walked 80 feet down this hall now. Can I roughly estimate where the exit would be? Or, coming down the stairs have been in the same place every time. So coming down,
Yep.
I have to get to the back side of the stairs.
Yeah.
Do I know it's roughly to my right?
You can do
I'm also
you can do either a
proficient, and I
survival
assist him.
or your streetwise.
You want me to assist you on survival or do survival myself?
No, Spot's got it. Yeah, you're pretty confident that it is almost it's up and slightly
Straight
left.
north of me,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yep.
Okay, then I am going to go back as I'm walking down the middle of this hall to the last hole that went north,
Yep.
and I am going to go north.
Okay.
I hit another wall, so I will go to the
And I
left.
How come you must have the Alt key down to not be snapping into?
I'm trying to stay in the middle of the hallway.
Oh.
Because with 5-foot vision, I should be able to see both sides of the hall then. That's
Sure. Yep.
why I'm walking that way.
Are
so
you
yes,
letting
I'm
people
holding
know
Alt to
that,
stay in the middle.
you think you know the way
Streetwise.
out?
Well, I think it's this way, guys, and I just went north. I don't know if they can hear me though, because it's misty fog. But I'll say it in my head to them. So.
Okay. And through communication,
Because I have no clue where any of them are.
right, through the direction that everyone has, everyone can kind of figure out the direction to go that everyone else went. So I'm just going to move people to represent that.
If anything, if I have a stick or a rod or something, I'll be banging it on the floor so they can follow the sound if they can hear that while I talk to them in the head.
Yep. So, and Luna,
behind
while
you
you're
so I
thinking
can
of
think
survival,
myself.
you think to yourself, you probably could have all roped yourselves together too.
No, so the wall to the north of me ended, so I'm going to go down to okay, I meet another hall there, so then I'm going to go north.
Hold on a sec, because I crashed yet again. This is a big map, but I don't know why it's having major issues there. All right. Yep, and everyone's following you, and you keep going up their Spot. And you find...
Hey, and I
there
find
you
the
go.
wall.
You find the wall.
Is it a force wall?
It is not a force wall. There is no force wall there.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So I'm going to have to... Or actually, we're just going to leave all of you there since you are all can only see 5 feet people. Let me drag the other tokens over and down. Hold on a sec here. Almost getting close. Stay on target. All right. Whew. Here we go. Lower left. So, you've reached what you believe to be the base level of the tower and are greeted by a stark, almost completely empty room. You can, it's in my head, I'm just like, I gotta say that with Roll20, the way that I set that up, that worked exactly how I wanted it to. That was cool. You see the entire you're greeted by a stark, almost completely empty room. You can see the entire outer wall of the tower encircling the 100-foot wide circular floor of this room. In the center is a 20-foot diameter stone well. The walls are 2 feet high and a little more than 2 feet thick. Your eyes are drawn to this single feature standing out amidst the stark barrenness of the room. You immediately note deep gouges etched into the surface of the stone wellhead, and what appears to be drag marks on the floor around it, all of them leading up to the edge of the well. But before your mind can form a clear thought about what the gouges and drag marks might be, you hear a sound emerge from the depths of the well, a deep, resonant breathing that echoes through the room. They continue, and the haunting exhalations are steady, rhythmic, and unnatural when compared to anything you have ever heard before, as if originating from a creature of nightmarish origins. Each breath reverberates through the stone, stirring a sense of primal fear within you.
What is our time at?
I'm just calculating that out.
Took us 3 minutes to get through the maze of death.
No, I was
Yeah,
moving
I
very
think so.
slowly. So
Apparently
half
I was
speed
running.
or less, probably quarter speed for me feeling around. So technically it would have been like 12, 13 seconds.
About that total. Beginning to end.
Besides, I don't know how long I was down. That's where my time was spent.
That was an hour.
I think let me see. That was 1, 2.
I mean,
I think
There's a
Barry's
pause.
dead.
3, 4. Yeah, it took you 6 minutes to traverse that. I mean, that's reasonable.
I was gonna say it would be about a step every couple of seconds, I would assume, just to make sure nothing happens. Step again, nothing happens. Step again.
Yep. Okay, so you are all at. You're actually only at 37 minutes. So you've been doing well. All right.
Just remember, we gotta get back up.
So, you see the well, empty room, other than the gouge marks and the heavy breathing coming from the center of the well.
Spot is not stepping off of the stairs first. I beckon Smock forward to lead us on. If he looks better health than me. I don't have any potions, so I am what I am, so.
All right, who's doing what? Anyone?
How long? I mean, how many steps are these steps going down? Is it like 10 steps? So it's like 10 feet.
Okay,
so
There
we'll go up.
are actually. Hold on.
I'm just saying. So the height of each of
Did we
these
lose Smock?
tower.
Each room is 12 feet tall, with about 3
Okay.
feet of stone making up the floors. So there
Okay.
are 18 10-inch steps between each level.
So the total is about, you say, 15 feet from floor to floor above us.
12. They're 12. It's 12 feet from. It's 15 feet from floor to floor. Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Counting the
that's
stone
all it-
floors.
Gotcha. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
The door's
Waiting.
open. I'll go through the door.
There's a door?
Nope.
Oh.
No,
you're
we're
just at
down the stairs.
you're
Oh,
just
there's
at the
heavy
bottom of the
breathing.
stairs.
There's heavy breathing.
Bottom of the well, and I said, Smock, you first.
I can't see a well, and I can't see anything. So
Come out of the room,
You'll
join
have,
us.
you'll have to move me.
Oh, you're right. Do you see down lower left or lower center? I think right.
Down right.
It's the very bottom left corner of the map, Barry.
Yeah, bottom left.
If you scroll all the way down.
Bottom left, yes.
Is there actually light in this room, or is it just us?
You do not see anything else in the room.
I mean, light. Is there
Oh,
actually
light.
light?
No,
in
no,
this
no.
room?
There's no light in the room. There's no
Okay.
light in the room.
And Hef has been all right this whole time.
Hef has the blessing of Tiamat, like Smock does,
Okay.
so he has infravision, or not infravision, not night dark vision.
It's an appropriate blessing for those two.
It would be, but he doesn't. All right, Smock steps into the room. Here, Hef
I'll follow.
will step back against the wall. Smock, you see, in front of you is the 20 by 20 foot well, and it looks like it goes straight down. You hear the breathing from within it.
Oh, how bad could it possibly be?
Let's go ahead. Smock, roll me 2d10, please. Wow. Okay. Then yeah, that changes things. So I need, hold on a sec here. This dude. I need to pull this up. All right. So, hello.
So that is one of the times you did not want to roll well.
So,
It's a luck roll.
Smock, right in front of you, since you rolled in pretty well, just off to the side, right here, what you see is this moon elf crawling up out of the well, and let me share real quickly what they look like. Hello, open. So this is what you see: a moon elf, dressed in a black gi, and he comes up over the top, looks over, exclaims something frustratingly, and begins to pull himself quickly out. And I need everyone. Let me clear this first. Hold on. Remove all turns. Clear. I need everyone to roll initiative, please. You can see he has a satchel at his side. A very small satchel. I need... Ooh, hello, sir. Initiative. That's not terrible. Okay. Hef. Of course. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone.
I'm definitely leaning up against the wall, trying to reorientate.
All right. Hef sees the creature coming out. He's like, all right, what are we doing? He'll move like over here, and he'll actually single creature. He's gonna block the staircase and draw his longsword, his glowing sun weapon, and that's going to be his. He's going to hold his action. Smock, your turn.
What did he mumble again when he came out?
It was an exclamation of surprise and frustration. It was like curse the darkness.
Curse the dark. Okay, so I'm gonna say stop, cease, desist, and we won't attack you. And I will hold my action to see if he moves. As soon as he moves, I use my sentinel to try to pin him down.
Okay. All right.
And that was with either persuasion or intimidation, whatever I thought would work better for him.
Your choice. So roll it.
We'll go persuasion.
Okay. Nice. He holds up a hand. He's like, "Of course, yes. There's no need for violence here. I'm kind of precariously hanging on to the edge of
Come on
the
out.
well."
Come on out towards this gentleman over here, and I point at Jinx.
Yep. And he gets up and he gets over, hanging down, sitting. He sits down on the other side of the well, and I need everyone to roll. Actually, I guess really all that matters. Smock and Jinx perception checks. Just the two of you. Yep. Jinx, you catch it, but a little too late. Because this the elf is just kind of surreptitiously put a couple of fingers into his satchel, and it's on the opposite side of Smock, so Smock couldn't see. And then he flicks his arm out. And as he flicks his arm out, Smock and Hef can take their reactions if they'd like. Take their held actions.
I'm assuming Hef doesn't have a held action since he's holding his sword, though.
That's true. He held an action. His action was for someone running, trying to get through. So.
Nat 1.
Ooh. Yeah.
Way to go, Smock.
Nice. All right. So here, and actually let me put it down here. So here's what happens. What he does is he throws out a portable hole. And
that's huge. That takes a while to unfold.
But he flicks it out so it unfolds and just kind of like throws it like a piece of felt cloth, which is very much what.
Isn't that like a 10-foot diameter felt cloth, though? That's hard to just flick out.
Have you ever seen those frisbees with the metal thing or whatever? When you flick it out, they just all of a sudden fully expand.
Or the fishing nets that you can flick with one rip.
Yeah. Here.
And they're huge.
I want to do this. Portable hole should be black. So what? It's gonna be like 10-foot radius, like that, right?
Just pick it up, guys.
It's pretty big. So that is where the hole is, and then I need to do something really quickly here. I need to grab the rest of the group.
Well, the good news is we're not in the middle of it, so we don't. My next action is going to be throw the bag of holding into it.
Into the bag of holding?
Yep, just got to throw the bag of holding
into the black hole.
Yep.
We're done.
Yeah,
we won. The Tiamat can't be summoned without it. And we're all dead.
Well, no, this was to speed it up. It doesn't stop it. It just delays it. Makes it harder.
Let us think what we're thinking. Come on.
Yeah, we're dead. You can't tell us what to think anymore.
That's right. If you're dead, doesn't matter. All right, let me just do this real quick. So,
we're in the Nine Hells trying to fight our way back now, and we're a little bit behind the 8 ball.
Let me do
We've
this.
done it before.
Here,
we can do it again.
Wait, there's a bronze table here?
Here is another initiative. This is this initiative, and then this initiative, and finally initiative. All right, and then we're going to go down to Vu. So I'm just going to sort, and then we're going to go down to Vu. That was who it was. All right. Luna, you are next.
So am I seeing anything coming out of that yet?
So wait, no. Alamir hasn't gone yet, and Alamir was actually the same number. When you restarted, you kicked him
Yes.
off because he was below him before. Just so you know.
Oh, you're right.
You didn't like me. That's what it was. You said
You are
"I don't care."
correct. Hold on. Thank you very much. Let's do this.
I mean,
correct.
I had a whole
Alamir,
thing
you are
planned here.
next.
Oh my! I had this all planned.
All right.
Now you
Okay,
get to
so
do
now,
it. Better
now
be
what are we
good.
doing? What's going on? Give me the recap. No, just
Hey,
joking.
why is the
Portable
that
hole
guy
way
went
over
than him?
some
Okay.
reason.
Yes. So the moon elf threw out this piece of cloth that you recognized as it unfolded as a portable
As a
hole,
portable hole.
and it landed on the ground over there. So there
Just
is
start
an
picking up the
open
portable
hole.
Yeah,
on
well, go right pick up the hole. We
the
don't
ground.
need it.
Before the guys come out of it, pick up the hole. Eventually, they'll lose their breath and die.
I just grab the hole and start
Okay,
folding it
hold
up.
on. So you get over there, and
It's just
down
an
in the
eye.
hole,
And
you see a.
nothing. It's completely black.
No. There we go, right here.
He wants them to come out first. That's all.
What you see is, I'm just going to show you real quickly, because let's do this real quick. Nope, not there. You already seen that. This is the first thing you see staring up at you, casting a spell. Actually, there are actually 3 spellcasters, and they're all holding spells ready to cast.
How if there's no air? They can't talk.
Are you sure?
Extra-dimensional space for the bags have no air in them. It says that in the descriptions. So unless it's only somatic and whatever, no verbal. A bunch of wavely fingers from the armed wizard. I don't know what he's saying.
So
there's 3 guys down there doing the wiggly finger things.
Well, no. So let's do this right. So you're right. So let me just
We're
take a look.
speaking in hand sign.
Because when you the only thing I know is when you jump in a portable hole, you have to hold your breath because there's no air in there if they close it up,
That is
and then you only have a certain amount of time for them to come up. So casting a spell that would require a verbal, you probably wouldn't want to do because you'd lose your breath and then start suffocating and lose the spell anyways. I don't know. That would be my thought. But
And how long have they been
you're
holding this
DM,
for?
so it's up to you.
So what we actually see is 3 wizard-like people crawl out because they've had no air for the last however long.
It is a hole. So when it is open to whatever. It's just like a hole. It's when it's closed is, and even when it's closed, there is air in it that gets used up. You can a single breathing creature can survive for up to 10 minutes. So with the hole open, they can breathe and speak.
Okay. So it took them less than 10 minutes to crawl up that.
So I walk up to the hole and I grab.
So
at the floor.
Yep,
And I
so
just
you're
whip it
grabbing at the
closed.
floor. You see that lady.
I don't see anybody. Where's
We
this
don't see
lady?
Oh, I'm
anybody.
sorry.
Yeah.
You see this lady.
Mhm.
And
I'll lean back. I'll grab the hole and just pull it out like a tablecloth.
well, you're gonna have to deal with spells first. Hold on.
Mondath. We've heard the name Mondath before.
You are going
Did you?
to.
I thought you said "come on, death." Really?
See
That's
that?
how
You
you're
see
rooting for
that?
me.
You see that, and you see these 2 individuals. So that is what you see
I
inside
honestly
the
thought
hole.
I read Dick and Dagger for a minute. So.
And you see the
The
3
twins.
the 2 roguelike gentlemen are look like they're ready to leap forth, while the 3 wizard types are all casting spells. So first off, you're just looking to grab the hole? You're not looking to counterspell or anything else?
Well, that would be a reaction. My action is to grab the hole. Apparently, I'm thinking that's what my action is.
So you're reaching
does
down.
that count as an
Walk up,
action?
grab the hole, and
Does
start
that count
folding
as
it.
an action to grab the hole?
Right,
You tell me.
but as you moved forward to grab the hole, their held actions go first. As
Oh,
soon
that's
as you
fine.
come
I was
into
just saying
sight.
I can have a reaction.
Yes, you can. So
But I don't-
my
but-
question is,
right.
are you going to use your reaction to counterspell any of the three of them?
Well, I have no idea what they're doing. I just walked up to them.
Right.
Because
and
I could
I'm
also
telling
reaction
you,
with
they're all
with
finger
a shield.
waggling.
So he's not going to give you a hint on what spells which is casting. So pick one and say you're countering if you want to counter, or don't.
All right, let me see what kind of reactions I have. I can do that. I can do that. I can't do that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll counter. I'll counter the one on the right. I don't know which one that is.
Okay.
Tom, just roll a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know.
Okay, so
I don't
you
care. One, two, three.
in doing this,
two,
so
It's
yeah,
not
so the
three-sided
one on the
die.
right, you see she's pointing. She was the one facing you directly, and focusing on her, you can tell she's looking to cast a lightning bolt directly through your chest,
I'll counter it.
and you counter it. Okay, and so you counter her spell. Let's see, can she? No, she can't. So you stop that. Let's move to the old guy.
Febron Basque.
Yeah, Febron Basque. He looks up at you and he says,
Heals me.
Hold, friend, and you need to
No.
make
No, I deny.
a wisdom
just
saving throw, please.
Can we not use wisdom, please?
Be a smarter.
Oh, nice. You
There you
feel
go.
a paralysis magic try to take hold of you, and you shrug it off. You're like, no, not today. The other one, you see going as you shrug that off, you see a little mote of fire go whizzing past your shoulder
I duck. It's
into
fireball.
the middle of the room. Yes, because the third one was cast
To the middle of the room, so she's
So it's
hitting
right
the wrong
above the-
guy.
It
Sweet.
goes in. It goes in the tone. It goes in the well.
So she was
Hopefully,
casting
if it's
it.
the middle of the room, it's not me.
She cast it up at the ceiling. It would have hit about right here. It's going to hit Vu too. Hold on a sec here. Let's just get this correct. Let's use the new tools. Measuring
Let's
tools.
not.
We're doing a circle. No, I want to do snap to center. So the farthest she could have thrown it would have been, let's see,
60
1, 2,
feet,
probably
120
about
feet.
right here.
Oh, at an angle? Okay.
So, but
Yeah,
that is enough to hit everybody.
Including somebody in the hole. It's
Yeah,
going in.
That's
I was
true.
going to say, are you going to put the people in the hole so we know where they are? If
Yeah,
you've
I'm sorry.
seen them?
I can do that, can't I? We
Totally.
have the technology. I can do that. Thank you.
I mean, that would just be ideal for me to know if I run
So
up to the
these
hole.
two were ready. Were ready to pop out, and these were kind of standing here, like this in the back. That's good enough.
Yeah.
So now,
Either way, Alamir, when your turn comes back to you, just fold it in half and close the hole.
so that
Yeah,
was
I'm doing that folding tablecloth thing.
right. So I did
Roll them in on us.
what I did here, right? Nope.
Yeah, up
I
there.
did. Oh, I see.
No, you were
I was-
next.
Right next to Jink, I think.
I need to
Just
do
where-
snap to corner to do what I was trying to do. 1, 2, 1, right here, like that. So there's the 20.
Okay.
Still hits more than half of everybody's circle, so that's
Yep,
everybody and all three of their rogue people.
yep, exactly. So everybody needs to make
Portable hole gets to make a save too.
that.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
5e
if it
doesn't.
takes damage, I think.
5e doesn't have that for magic items.
Okay.
So that would be, yeah. I know older versions did, but magic items are just simply, they don't mess with that. Dexterity saving
God for a
throws.
good
Spot takes
dex.
nothing.
Thank God for a good dex.
So I guess no one is quite close enough to Smock.
Do you guys see the item in the hole? So when you fold it up, at least we know we got the item too.
I don't know.
So let's
So
do...
dex saving throw.
Yep.
Because then we just take a long rest, let them suffocate,
No.
get full hit points, everything back, then we open up the hole and see if any of them are still alive.
Wait a sec.
No.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, 8. Oh, I could do that, except that now I've gotten away from it. Let me just roll it here. Boom. Well, that's not horrendous. Look at that. Look at that roll. That is. Wow. 3 1s and 3 2s. All right. So it looks like Spot and Jinx saved. So Spot takes nothing. Jinx and
Takes 10.
yeah, Jinx takes.
Don't you wish you were
10.
your fire character now?
And everyone else but Alamir takes 20. Alamir, you take 40.
I don't want to take 40.
When the fire hits you from the back, you scream because you swear it's so intense, white hot intense. It sends just prickles of pain shooting through your entire body.
Gotcha.
So why did you take 40?
I have no idea.
He took 40 because the potion he drank made him susceptible to fire, as he drank
And
from...
resistant to cold. So, because he was resistant to cold before, I thought.
No, Luna was.
No.
Because Luna drank from the other table.
Okay.
Okay. I need to do them. Hold on real quick.
This is why we
And
need
you
to
got, yeah, the Bobsy twins and Vu.
Yeah.
Or everybody.
So first off, Dex. That does not make it. And then these guys. Yeah. So the two in the hole here, they dive down. They to the edge of the hole, and they take no damage. The other one takes the full 20 points, and he is definitely hurting. He screams out in pain.
I'm hurting more, I think.
Yeah, you are. All right. But it is...
It's Alamir's action.
Alamir's
Yeah,
turn.
but it is your action now.
But is my action grabbing it and wrapping it up, or can I actually have an action and that's just an occurrence? You tell me. I don't care.
He used an action to flick the hole out. You can use the action to fold the hole up.
Yep. You can.
Okay.
You can.
Then
do
I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold the hole up. I should really piss him off and put it in a bag of holding.
You know, too bad it wasn't like the old stuff where you throw
Fold
like
it up
a
and
sharp
stick it in your
weapon.
back pocket.
Fart.
All right. So Alamir, I need you to make make a sleight of hand check.
No, I'm doing this in full vision so they can all see it. But here's a sleight of hand.
The sleight of hand is to fold it very quickly.
How about that?
Yes.
How about
you
them apples?
pull and fold one half over the other and close it up before they can do anything. You hear them all shouting, especially the one in the middle that tried to cast the lightning bolt at you. No! Stop!
Just yell at him as
All
you
right.
fold it up, going, "This is what you get for hiding in a hole."
That's it. Elmer's like, "No, you hurt me," and I finish cleaning it up, and I wrap it up, and I fold it into a handkerchief, and I actually am going to I'm going to walk it back to. I still have 15 feet of movement. Hand it to Spot.
I will take it from you and put it in my pocket.
There we go. So Spot has it, especially since he has everybody in front of him.
It's different, isn't it, Smot? They changed it. But it also makes it easier not to have to roll saving throws for all your magic items every time.
You
All
gotta
right,
throw it to the
Alamir's
fires of
done.
Mordor.
All right, so you've grabbed the portable hole and grabbed them all up, and you see the moon elf. He just like, and just he goes and he puts down puts up his hands. He's like, all right, you've got us. So
Alamir's
So,
turn is
well,
done.
we got 5 of you. Is the item in the hole too?
yes, it's the only way to carry it. Same as you were going to, I'm sure.
Probably.
And Alamir, you did actually see a huge piece of stone in there.
So this isn't technically an artifact, Tom, and it only has resistance, so it did get damaged with the fireball. Because it's only a wondrous item.
And it's
Just
a
so you know.
it's a portable hole.
It says all magic items have resistance to all damage. But artifacts are particularly indestructible. Right. This isn't an artifact, it's just a magic item, so I don't know what the hit points would be on it, but it did take some damage, whatever that was.
So, all right, so let's just do this.
You can resolve it later. I mean, I'm just reading through what it says.
No, I understand. It's just it really. So all right, so one edge of it was singed pretty badly, but the edge that was hit, so that I don't think it's degraded, but not unusable still. That's a really good. You know what? Let's just do this. I'm not going to change anything that's happened here, but just because, yeah. See, if I'd done all that, then the fireball would have destroyed the hole and kicked everybody out of it.
It would have kicked everything out of it, yeah.
Yep. So, but we're not doing that. So.
Good. We can let him suffocate cruelly.
Oh, goody. Oh, goody. We can be more mean. Perfect.
I just didn't want to lose a character tonight. That was all.
We've been trying hard to lose our characters. Yes, we have.
All right. So you have. What do you do with? He's like, I'm Vu. What?
Lay down. Put your hands behind your back.
He does.
Somebody go flamingo time. His 2 hands to 1 foot so he can get up on 1 foot and hop. Makes it really hard to untie himself, even if it's not tied well. But I will do my sleight of hand to try to tie the knot. That should be a pretty damn good knot.
Yep, that is. That's really good.
We search him, see if there's anything on him.
Well, he has
Truly,
darts.
it's down there, a portable hole.
Yeah, he has a bunch of darts on him, and the bag. The bag just has like regular like rations and.
I'll take its darts.
Yeah.
We're taking everything he has.
Okay.
And his fingers.
He's wearing shoes. We take the shoes off.
Does he look like a monk of some sort to me, or like...
He does. He does, in fact.
Okay. So that would explain why they made him fall down the hole and crawl back up.
You recognize... you also notice... that's a good point. Go ahead and roll and make an insight or perception. Whichever you'd like, Spot.
Well, they're both +3, so I guess it really doesn't matter since they're both wisdom based.
It depends on, but you have to choose one. There we go. Insight. Yeah, he is, his training is something that you recognize that you had thought about at one point. Very
The way of the
handy
shadow.
here in the Shadowfell. Yes, he is trained in the way of shadow.
I do remind everybody we're on a clock.
Yep. So does anybody have an easy way to get out of here? Otherwise, we got to go back up through the tower. And Mr. Hoppy's going to slow us down a little bit, but
I can carry one person and take them
throw
up to
Hoppy
the
in the
top.
top. Just throw Hoppy into the well.
Okay,
what's in the well? I ask him, and I look down next to him.
There's a cavern below. That is where the Vortice stone was.
Okay,
let's go.
hold on. I can carry one other person and myself up to the top with a dimension door. The only problem is the rest of you guys would have to go in the hole. The portable hole.
Your hole?
That's a dirty hole.
It's in his back.
We're not opening the hole that I have now. That one's staying folded in my pocket.
Okay. I was just saying I can get us all up. I don't want to have to go through all those rooms.
They have 10 minutes. We have to wait at least a half an hour before they're unconscious from being unable to breathe.
No, that'd be dead. That's
Well,
20 minutes without oxygen is dead.
Well, that's a single person. That era is going quick.
I mean, we can
Unless
go
they're
back.
holding
I don't
their
think
breath.
we're going to survive the rooms if we have to do all the same stuff in reverse.
I agree.
I've just used all
We've
of my
already
potions.
done them all. Did we notice if anything reset? I mean, they must have gone through it all too, so they must have reset. But
have we gone back up?
So I guess let's walk up to the next level and see if the mist and everything is still there, or if we have the stone now. Did it turn the tower off?
Yep. If you walk back up, and you get back up to the next level, and it is.
I mean, it's 15 feet.
Right
upstairs. So
let me just grab everybody here. Are you taking Vu with you?
You know, we could do.
Otherwise, I would just run up the stairs and check to see if the mist is still there.
Okay, you run up the stairs. The mist is still there.
Then I come back down and I go, yeah, best option if we want to get out of here fast is because we still got to get out of here, out of the Shadowfell within the hour. So get in the hole and go. Everybody can get in the no. Anybody with a extra dimensional space cannot get in the hole.
Okay, good point.
You're muted.
Put them in I'll put your bags of holding in my backpacks. That's fine. But how much time do we have, Tom?
You are at 42 minutes, so you have 18 minutes
to get out and get back to the portal.
No, just to get out of the tower.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I say we give them 10 minutes and let them pass out.
I'll be your one person to go with you, and then who else has any kind of extra dimensional space on them? Just hand it to one of us, and we'll hold on to it when we teleport.
Has a bag of holding, I think, but the other option? No, I mean that's all our options right there. Unless somebody has medicine and can figure out how long their oxygen will last.
Nope. Let's go. You gave us the option. I say, yep, sounds good.
Now remember, I'm opening this this hole. You got to get ready for the zappy to come back out, unless we wait the 10 minutes. What are we doing?
What zappy? You have a portable hole from the people that gave us one. Why do we have to open theirs?
Did I have one? I don't remember.
Somebody does.
Somebody does.
That's how we had to haul the thing back, because it's too big to haul out.
I'm just looking to see if I have it on me.
Remember, they gave you the portable hole along with the level 6.
Then it may be in my notes, because I just didn't assign it. Nobody assigned it to anybody type thing.
I put a bag of hold on me because you handed me the one. That's the only one.
I know. I handed that to you just because.
Yep.
Okay, so
the other portable hole somebody has somewhere. Oh my god, look at all the mosquito bites.
All right, so we have a portable hole. We'll open up our portable hole. Who else jumping in? Everybody but me, and I guess
you better open this up.
I'll jump in.
Okay.
Any bags of holding, just hand to us before you go in the hole. Or any other haversacks or whatever.
So nothing. We're all good then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be a 6-second teleport, so then you guys can get right back out again.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's a 10-minute ritual spell. Just joking.
I'll turn into a plesiosaur and I can hold my breath 1 hour.
There you go. Okay. All right. So I will cast Dimension Door. I can go up to 500 feet. You said 15 feet. We are technically on level 5, correct?
Yeah, but let me just simplify this. People jump into the hole. You close the hole up. You go to cast Dimension Door, and the magic doesn't work. You did it correctly. But this is the first time you've tried to use teleportation magic within the tower.
That's true.
And it does not work.
Okay.
Open the hole back up and say,
Open the hole
sorry
up.
guys, get out. His spell sucks.
So mine went wah. There, I just cast it so that it burned the slot.
Yep.
All right.
We got to run. So I will go up and use my Streetwise to lead us back through the same way that we came down.
Okay.
Through the last
one.
Question. Is this because of the Wall of Force type thing?
So it is. You're not surprised to have a tower like this that you want to protect something, to protect it against any type of teleportation or planar travel is very common.
Okay.
Are you guys bringing Vu with you or leaving him?
I said we 300 him into the well.
And leave him flamingo tied if you do. I mean, was he a hired guy? Because he didn't he gave up right away, so I don't know, like, if he's not part of the 3 wizards that came to get it and they hired him, I guess I wouldn't leave him here to die just because he got hired to bring somebody down a well.
I mean,
besides him, who else is slow?
But you guys shoot fireballs and talk to the people afterwards, so if you want to kick him down a hole and leave, I'm not going to fight you.
Besides him, who else is slow, like only moves 30, 40 feet?
All of us.
We're going to move slowly but steadily back up through the tower because we know our way out.
Okay. Then we're all going to hold on to Spot and let him lead the way up and lead the way through the doohickey.
Are you taking him with us, though? Stop crunching and answer the question.
We ask him, you want to stay here or you want to go with us?
Look, he's a
I
smart
don't
one.
want to stay here. This tower is... No, this tower does terrible things if you stay too long.
Ooh,
So
we
hop
can put
to
him
it.
in our hole. Hop to it, Flamingo. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said hop to it.
Okay.
What's it worth to us if we take
Somebody
him with us?
grab him by the arm because his arms are tied behind his back to his back left foot and pull him along behind you. If he falls down, tell him to get back up. He's got 3 seconds. Otherwise, you walk on.
I also prepared the rope for when we get up in the mist, the next level, so we can,
Get out easier.
we won't get
Just
lost.
stay with your hand on the person in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to move you guys up here because now you're back along with Vu. Spot in the lead, trying to make your way back through that level above you with the in the where you can only see 5 feet.
Right.
Yep.
So-
A streetwise of 20 would be like, yep, go straight out till I hit the wall, go straight out till I hit the wall, then take a right, hit the wall, then go straight until I hit the stone wall and follow it all the way back around to the stairs.
So let's say
boom to here, boom to there, boom
Yep.
to there, and then follow it around.
So that is, I'm just getting the distance here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's around 200. So it's going to take you a couple minutes.
Yep.
With the 20, that's pretty fair. All right. So from there, we begin.
Say less than the 6 it took us to go through it because I was going slower, where this time I know the way out, so I would be going a little bit faster.
Yep. You get up to the 3rd floor.
Is everything reset?
So yeah, I mean you can't see it here, but it has all reset.
Well, that means it let us through the force wall this way, but the force wall is still there now.
Correct. So once you go through, you can go. It's a one-way force wall, so you can walk through it,
Okay.
and you can't go back through.
So then we don't have to do anything but go up to the next steps and go up.
Okay. And that's quick and easy. So let me.
Because that one was even lit up, so it was nice and easy.
Yeah, that's very easy.
The only one I'm wondering is how do we open the doors when we're on the opposite side, guys, of where the the chests are to open the doors.
So here you are, back with the right, and you're back on the other side here where you had the magic mouth that wanted the password.
Yep. So if we don't do anything, we should be able to head around to the stairs again and head back up.
Yep. So these are going pretty quick. And now you're going back up to
Another map.
I gotta grab you guys differently here. Hold on.
Top right corner, I think.
Yep.
That tickles.
All right.
It's just weird, man. It's just weird.
And yes, now you are at this very interesting place.
This was the chest one, wasn't it?
This was the chest room.
This was Roy G. Biv.
So the door is closed.
Yes, the door is the door, and actually, here, yeah, go ahead and open it. So the door was closed, but you're able to open it from this side.
Just not able from the other side.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm going to stay in here, guys. You guys go open the other door and see if we can just open them just to get out and around, or if we need to open them in reverse order.
Okay, I'm going to stay with Spot.
Who wants to go touch the door? Right there. Touch that one.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I can open it by
and it
click.
opens up, and you're able to go through.
I call them out that.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we should just be able to go.
Yep. You make your
Through
way.
again.
You make your way through. So let me grab everybody.
Oh, darn, we left Vu.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Boo.
Oh, now he showed up.
All right, and you make your way to. No, down here somewhere. Did I do that correctly? 'Cause I can't go out. Yep, that's good enough. So you are back on the
potion table room.
The potion table room, yes. And you've been
Nothing
making
happened
good
last
time.
time when I ignored everything. I just walk around and go back out. Because there's a hole over here or a ladder or something.
And
Or
you
no, that's
still-
in the center. Never
And
mind.
you've made really good time. You still have 12 minutes left.
We have the rope still hanging, so I climb up the rope.
Yep.
Or help whoever needs help to climb up the rope
So
first, and then I'll go up.
You
after
do
them.
have to open the secret door from this side. Now you get to the rope, but Vu. Now, what are you gonna do with Vu?
Strength guy.
Smock strong.
It's really easy. We climb to the top, and we're like, okay, your turn to climb.
Well,
You
yeah,
can't make-
the last person to climb up before or leaving him at the base ties the rope around him and then climbs up, and then we just pull him up.
Okay, got it. All right, and you reach the top. You reach the top. Back on the top with all the skeletons, and the skeletons are still lying there. And you climb up through, and as you begin to climb up, you reach that magical darkness you can't see through. But as you approach within a foot of it, energy quickly dissipates it, and you're able to go through without taking damage, and you're back up on the roof.
I am very cautious about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I go to the side of the roof. I tie a rope to him, and because I picked mine up from this side, and I toss it down, and I start lowering him down first.
Oh, Vu?
Yep.
Okay.
Same way we hauled him up the middle. I just keep him tied to that rope, and I just bring it over here and tie it off to this side, and then start lowering him down.
So you push him over the edge. Got it.
No. You guys wanted to save him, or you let me save him, I should say, so...
I tell Hef keep an arrow on him if he.
And then as soon as he gets down to his 10 feet off the ground or whatever it is, I slow fall down to the bottom, and then I look up at him and go, I can't reach you. So we can either leave him here dangling or somebody's got to cut him on the way down.
So wait, but that was only, it was 10
Look,
feet, right?
Pinata.
Yeah.
But you left him tied there, right? Well, but
Correct.
I'm pretty sure, well, unless Spock doesn't care about his rope. No.
Because it's a silk rope. I'm not going to cut it unless he wants it cut, so... But you're going to leave it there, or you cut him to let him fall down. Or you just... Or otherwise, I'll let everybody else climb down first, and then I'll detach the rope from the top, and you slow fall to go down.
Okay. That's fine. So
Because then he's going to drop 10 feet, yeah.
Right. He's gonna drop 10 feet. He's going to
Cry.
make a
He's a
very
monk.
difficult.
He should be able to slow fall, too.
With just one leg, he's able to stop and roll safely and not take any damage.
He planted that one well.
Impressive.
He was hanging there the whole time. He had time to prep and think in his head, how am I going to do this? Because I know they're going to drop me.
Yep. All right. And you are all...
out of the tower before the hour.
Yep. You're back. And you are out of the tower, back in the Shadowfell, in the ravines. It is...
Now we have it. We have them. Short rest or long rest, guys? But there's those shadow things in this area. Do we want a long rest, or do we have a tiny hut or something?
I can tiny hut whenever. Yeah, I can tiny hut. No big deal. It's a ritual. Takes 10 minutes.
So
Do we tiny
long
hut?
rest?
We can take long rest. It lasts for 8 hours. But we could also do a tiny hut and then in the tiny hut say, but Vu's not allowed in. And then he's
That's
stuck
totally
out there
up to
for
you.
8 hours.
Just leave the rope. Leave him tied to the rope still and bring the rope in so that if somebody grabs him and pulls, we at least know, oh, darn, he got pulled away.
Hold on a second. I think it's 9. Okay, so it is 9 creatures. So technically he could come in with us. We just have to, extra tie him up.
Is that you think?
I mean,
safe?
I suggest at least a short rest before we start heading back, unless we're on a timetable to get to the portal before it closes again, like last time.
No, that's a
I
teleportation
don't remember
circle.
that.
It's a teleportation circle to get out.
So you can get us out?
I have it still available, yes.
Okay.
I have the spell available. Currently, without needing a long rest, I've been saving it for this part.
Well, I would assume let's take an hour to short rest, heal up anything that we need to heal up, and then head back to the teleportation circle and get the hell out of here.
Technically,
You could still do your Liamin's tiny hut, and we can rest safely.
do we
for that
really
hour.
need to get to that other circle? I can create a teleportation circle back to where we need to go, because I create the go from. The where to's already there. It's sitting at whatever city is at.
Correct.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's only
Just
on the
making-
same plane.
Huh? What? Has to be on the same
No.
I thought it went interdimensional.
That teleportation circle should go anywhere. I think he just has to roll if he's accurate, if he's going to somewhere that's not
if it's a material plane, then you get like 10%.
not an actual circle.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is on the same plane of existence as you.
You learn a material plane, you learn additional sequences, blah, 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 blah.
You
I
So
mean,
how
that's
does a
fine. We-
teleportation circle that's permanent work differently then?
That's fine, Tom. We can just go to the other one.
Well,
We can work our way back.
teleportation circle, the spell only takes you to permanent teleportation circle.
Correct.
You
What
can't
that's
just
what I
go
was.
anywhere.
Yeah, but can it teleport us from here outside of the tower now back to the material plane?
No, because it only works on the same plane of existence.
So we have to go to the
So that-
circle here to go to the other one.
Correct, and that's where my question just was, Tom. Is that for personal note, how does a teleportation circle to another teleportation circle change the spell to go across planes? Then
No, you can't. It doesn't.
So how do we get back, guys?
How do we get home? If we can't go through the original port that I used to get here, that went from one material plane to another material plane.
That was the crossing point. You went through the crossing point.
So you're saying that
You used a teleport. You were teleported to the crossing, like you crossed over to the Feywild. There was a crossing point that you came into the Shadowfell.
So when we go back to that point, we use that crossing point with teleportation to go back home?
No, you just walk through it.
No, we just walk through it.
Okay, then we don't need the
last time it almost closed on us. That's why I said I think we're
Okay.
still under a timeline. So,
but
do we want the short
keep
rest
in
then, or do
mind-
we want to rush back to it?
Keeping in mind,
It closed because
the others went through
the
with
Mythal had
with
already
the
been
thing.
taken out of the plane. Had already
technically, hasn't the Mythal already been taken out of the plane, being in a portable hole? That's another plane.
Technically, yes.
All right, we're done. That's it. We die here.
So that is a good point.
Well, then, whenever they collected it and put it in,
That's when the timer started.
But that's a good point. Maybe you don't know how much time you have for that crossing point.
So
to
then,
be active.
yes, Magic Guy tells me that, and I say let's run. And
then let's
not
forget
take the
about
short rest.
taking the short rest until after we get back.
Okay.
So because it might not even be there.
And if Hoppy can't keep up on running, I
Then
will
Hoppy's-
not pull him along or waste time.
Then
So,
Hoppy's Hoppy.
so
is
you
what you're saying.
make your way running through the Shadowfell as quickly as you can. And if you don't untie him, he falls behind even as quick as he is.
I
That's
can
up to
turn into
Spock.
a horse and take the
Smock
two
and me.
people.
Do you want to each carry a limb and run, or do we care?
Don't care.
We got him out of the tower. That's what he was worried about. Just take your rope back and leave him
Okay.
Yeah.
flamingoed and run.
There's
Yeah.
one other hold on. There's one other thing about this, about Hoppy Floppy. If we bring him back, would he be something that we could turn into the Enclave, the Gauntlets, the whomever, as this was someone helping the other? Does it matter? Does he have information?
Absolutely.
I can.
And you did, like, there
We
was
have the whole
something
gang.
familiar about the woman that Alamir saw before you,
Ripped it off.
before you closed everyone up in the hole. But you're pretty sure that by now they're all dead.
It happened. This is where we kept their bodies. That's how we found them.
Don't waste your spell, Luna. I know what you're gonna say.
I'll
waste
be a
it.
horse. No.
Well, I was
No,
gonna
he
I
was
can
gonna
turn-
say that he could or probably shape him into something else to carry.
No,
them.
I was gonna wild shape draft horse and take the two slowest people that can only move 30 feet. They'll help move us quicker.
I think most of us move 30, except for me and you.
So that's more than two?
Yeah.
With Hoppy, that's what I'm looking at. He might be a wealth of information that somebody else might be able to get out, since the others are a little
Then
on the
bring him along.
Yeah, so we'll just
Slow down a little bit to bring him, I guess, or you can wild shape if you want. It's up to you.
It's up to y'all if y'all
or
want
the
me to
option
wild shape
last
them.
option.
Wild shape into something like a wolf that can actually do more damage, though, in case we run into anything. And then we can just put him on you, and you can run with him.
You know, we could also, instead of flamingo tie him, just barrel tie his arms straight down so he has both his legs.
And then
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
the smock.
Okay.
People can get out of those. I have.
I can call my steed and put him over the saddle.
Okay,
that.
either way, we voted he's coming with us. We're moving as fast as we can.
Okay.
Do the steed so we save my wild
Yep.
shape.
Yep.
Or
There
if
we
you
go.
wild shape that, then you get there faster than 30 feet because you could carry everybody who only moves
30.
Yeah, because 2 can be on the horse, 2 could be on you, and then I can run.
So then the speed goes up to, is it 50 or 60 for the
60.
Yeah.
60.
60. Okay.
Well, I'll
So
turn
then,
into the
so
bird
then
before
60
I can-
becomes, so you double your
And
movement
that's my
speed.
normal movement.
Okay,
I'm
then
not
you
even
have
running.
to you have to run backwards. Okay.
I'll turn into my bird so we can see
right.
from above.
All right, so
I
then
already got the bird.
I just lightly jog next to you guys galloping.
so Smock, go ahead and make an animal handling with advantage. And
Oh, your animal's pissed at you by now. It's been sitting out here all the time.
Spot, go ahead and make athletics for your running. Actually, you have double speed, so you don't even need to roll.
That works.
Yeah, but it's a crit, so I'm gonna roll it.
Awesome. Yeah, Spot gets way up
I
there.
don't even
really
break.
fast.
I don't even break a sweat because I know I just want to get out of here now, so that I can, feel better when we get back to the
Spot
material plane.
disappears. He comes back.
with-
He comes back while everyone else is full bore galloping, and he's like, "Yeah, the bodies have been taken or something, dragged away, but the whole place is clear, and the portal looks like it's petering out, but yeah,
Let's go! Run!
And when Smock's horse appears, he looks at him and goes, and races him to the portal.
So
It's a celestial horse that is bonded to me.
It's still
not,
scared.
it's not an animal.
It's scarred.
all right, so you get up there, and because you did the double time stuff and you didn't wait or anything, you make it in plenty of time to go through the portal, and you end back up in the desert. So you are now in the desert up above the Black Road in Anarok. And it is bright. It is sunshiny, super bright.
So this is where we could take the teleportation circle now to wherever we want to go or need to go.
So it's
Yes.
probably, you got here late morning, and it is probably around 3:34, maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we're only there for a couple hours. Our time, 4 hours, 5 hours ish.
Unless it's a different.
How long did we feel like we spent in the Shadowfell? An hour or
Uh,
two. So it
You were
moved.
in there 2, 3, maybe, probably 3.5, 4 hours.
Okay, so time moved about the same pace then.
Yep.
That works.
All right. What do you do from here?
I'm gonna tell. Now we have to return back to. Wasn't it? It's not Neverwinter. We were told to bring it back to. Let me see if I have it in my notes.
It's in Waterdeep.
bring back-
Everything at this point happens in Waterdeep, unless you're
Okay, so then I'm just making sure I do have the water deep teleportation circle so I can get there. Waterdeep sketched it, so I can go there. So this way we can teleport straight to Waterdeep.
All right. You appear back.
In Waterdeep.
You are in Waterdeep.
In the graveyard.
The graveyard.
Yeah.
Yes. Where the heck? Oh
Is
yeah,
the
right
guy
there in the
surprised
center.
who's standing there looking for us going, can you sign in?
So this time, it is a older. It's not a young boy. It is a older gentleman. Looks like around 50, 55. Gray hair, a goatee, bald, like very, very thin hair. Most of the hair on top is gone. Just kind of scraggly, pulled back, flat against his head. And he looks up and says, "Ah, yes, welcome. What should I put you down as? Your names, please."
Wow. the
What's our
help
team
we
name?
have here? They don't know us.
We are Team Biscuit.
Team Biscuit. Never heard of you.
Yes, this is our steed, Seabiscuit.
Team Biscuit.
Team Biscuit.
You might be able to bake us, but you can't eat us.
I'm going I have it down. Yes, I'm going to need individual names to go at that, since you are pretty sure I've never seen you in the books before.
We give them our names and tell them who we're here to see. Who's the main Harper contact in
Ramalia,
Waterdeep?
Haven Tree.
Ramalia. So yeah, we'll just be like, we're here to see Ramalia.
Of course. Yes, please go on. Good time of day to take a stroll.
Who's watching the video?
Yeah, that's Smock.
It wasn't me this time. Just saying.
Yep. Good time of day to go to walk through the graveyard. Just don't tarry. Make it quick.
Is it the same time of day as it was when we teleported from? I don't know how the sun moves through the Faerun area.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
More or less. It's well, actually, technically, it's east to west, so it is earlier in the day here. It's probably about 2:30.
Okay.
Because you travel about 500 miles, and I don't know. Someone could calculate for me what the time difference is, but we'll say it's about that much. All right. You
500
make your
miles
way.
is Wisconsin to Boston.
Huh?
500 miles is about
That's not
East
even
Coast
a time
to
change.
Center. Yeah, it's an
The
hour
time
change.
changes are 1,000 miles apart, basically.
Oh, okay.
24 time zones,
Okay.
24 hours. So
So
yeah,
we'll say
not
maybe
even a time zone.
So half an hour then, right? So it's changed only
Sure,
by half
it would
an
have,
hour.
but it would have taken in it. Yeah,
It's
Here,
been no.
it's okay.
I guess actually no. Hold on.
It would have stayed
Okay.
the same.
All right. If we're gonna talk about it, very quickly, let's grab a ruler, and we can.
Depends
look
on the
here.
diameter of the world, actually.
That and what
You
latitude we're
just
at.
traveled 850 miles to get to Waterdeep.
That's almost a time zone. So you could call it. We may have been in the middle of a time zone.
But
There's
this
plenty
is
of
another
people
world. This isn't Earth, so
Here we
there
go.
is no 24 time zones. There is,
All right.
it is what it
We
is.
can only base it off what we know. So
Is your light or dark?
Yeah,
those are your two
it's
choices.
still light
It's on
out.
or
That's
off.
all I was asking.
So
The big yellow ball, it's up.
So
We head towards the lady.
Yep, you head up to Troll Skull Alley, and to see your contact, Miss Haventree. So Waterdeep.
With somebody in tow to
So-
deposit.
There we
You
go.
have a portable hole, right, Martin?
Mhm.
We're gonna give him this portable hole, and you're gonna keep that portable hole.
Well, we're giving them that portable hole because the item is in
The
it.
item is in it, yeah. But they only think we have one portable hole. Why
Oh,
tell
true.
them we have two?
True. But at the same time, we'll say, oh, and here is one of the interlopers who, from the
No, I'm just gonna take the portable hole and dump it out.
With the
Everything inside
bodies?
is gonna fall out. Yeah.
well, the
just be
portable
like,
hole is protecting the item, so we don't want that to just come popping out.
but can it just go back in?
I-
We don't know what else is in there. We don't know their names. We can't pull them out of the portable hole.
We'll tell them there may be a couple of dead people.
There's
in
some
there.
people in here that we preserved.
It would also be consistent with previous experiences with us dumping stuff out. So I could see it.
Because I want to see what else is in here. Maybe they stashed other stuff in here. Yeah,
So
who knows?
keep in mind that
But
if,
we'll ask them before we do it.
if they reduce the stone size, like in the same way that you were going to, it would still be 2.5 by 2.5 by 5 feet of solid stone that would weigh and actually it's
Tons.
black granite, which is really dense. It would still weigh 563 pounds. So you'd be
And the
dumping
hole,
that
it weighs
out
nothing.
in a manor
So-
house.
So also,
Again, I'm not going to just dump it out when we get there. I'm going to ask them and be like, okay, the item is in here,
Yeah.
along with some other people that we folded up in it that were trying to crawl out.
Hmm.
So
that
we don't know what else is in here. We should dump it out. Do you have a safe place to do that to protect the item that you need? And then we can put the item back in it once we find out what else is in here.
Because if I remember, we were told anything we find is ours.
She says, well, yes, of course. Let's just go out to the courtyard and we can see. Let's see what you have. But hold on a sec.
I'll do it nicely.
Fine.
I'll
Yep.
put the pull
Thud.
the hole down on the ground, and then I'll lift up one
Thud.
corner and slowly pick it up, and stuff will start falling out as gravity takes it. I don't know.
And she has several. There's some burly men at arms. Some of the
Just in case they're
guards.
alive, we should have some other people around.
Yep.
No, but they have some stuff that we might be wanting
So
on those bodies. Ha! Necro becoming Necro. Wizard thief.
You guys really lucked out in how that worked out. All right. So there
Can I get some healing?
Huh?
I need some healing.
Yeah, everyone needs healing. I think that was like,
we're gonna stay in the nicest, comfiest inn tonight after this.
So you dump it
Take a
out,
breath.
and the stone and the 5 suffocated bodies come tumbling out. They're all like blue, from having suffocated to death.
Really surprised that they didn't have like air bubbles that they cast on themselves, or man, these are bad wizards.
Alamir doesn't even have magic like that.
Now, underwater breathing, that's all I got for you.
A lot of times it only lasts an hour or two, though.
I found a Mika. I found a
So-
Mika.
Underwater breathing. So a sphere around your head, you put water in it and cast underwater breathing on you, and poof, voila.
The new baby is
Become a water bubble.
Say
to
hi
breathe
to everybody, Mika. Say hello.
So she, hey kitty.
Hi, Mika. She's a good girl.
Mika.
Mika.
Ramalia looks and she says, "Well, these look like a very interesting force." And
One
She
blow.
realizes
I
before
killed
she
5
says
with one
anything,
blow.
she knows that we got Hoppy here with us.
right.
Or
And
was he taken?
You brought
We brought a live questioning person.
Yeah, he gave up pretty quick once we took out his 5 compadres and just left him in the hole.
You say this we thing. Took a brunt.
You didn't die. I died twice in that tower, so
You didn't die.
That's right. You carry a portable AED.
God.
That's all that matters. Is you I'm gone.
yeah,
I'm
I just
up.
love it.
I'm
Both
up,
of you
I'm
guys
up.
are like, ah.
So, oh wait, does that even work anymore? I may have
I don't
to.
know.
Hold on one sec. I just have to look up one thing real quick.
Oh, by the way, we did give you guys all your, bags and haversacks back, whatever was handed to us before you jumped in the hole.
And
Yeah.
Tom,
That's
I
what
threw out
thought.
an
All
Arcana
right, no,
just
it's
to
good. That
look
would
at stuff.
I just had to double check something. So, these 5 bodies fall out, lifeless on the ground, along with the big stone that you kind of like. They fall around it as you.
I was hoping the stone would fall on one of them.
There are various weapons, daggers, short swords, and the like, bags. There's satchels and the like, and there's some coin pouches and stuff. Of note, though, that immediately catches the attention of some of you, of all of you who are looking, is a very intricately adorned, carved staff that the woman who is going to casting the lightning bolt. You remember her holding it, Alamir, when she was casting the spell. But she wasn't casting from the staff. She was casting.
It's just what she was carrying. Gotcha. Yeah.
It's what she was holding in her hand.
Is it intricate staff or?
You recognize the make of this staff. It is something you've seen some of the masters at Candlekeep using. Its craftsmanship is recognizable by a mage smith from the far south from Calamir. And you recognize it immediately because of that, because this is something that smith specializes in. It is a staff of power.
Ooh, ninja. And I'm just putting this in the note stuff, guys. So
Ramalia says, "Huh? That is quite the find. That should help tremendously."
now,
Sweet.
Tom, I rolled that Arcana.
Another finger
before
wiggler
you
thing.
said that, only to for the potion, the gray bag, the mantle, anything I could spend time studying to see if I knew it, figure it out.
Yeah, but you do
I
that
figured.
like when you get back to.
Okay, gotcha. Or anything that these guys drop. That's what I'm. So
Right.
go ahead.
But that is. But that is all that comes off of these bodies, other than there is some coin and such. No daggers of warning. No other magic other than that staff that you can see. Although actually that is not true. The two rogue
decent monk weapon too.
black dressed characters, they were each carrying a +1 dagger. There's 2 +1 daggers.
Of returning.
Yeah. Of backstabbing.
Explosion.
Yeah, you throw them at somebody and it boomerangs around and get you right in the shoulder blades.
Actually, it just disappears and ends up in your back.
Yeah, like a side weapon. All right. So she Ramalia asks for a full report. She asks. She goes, "What of the other Mythal? You retrieved that? Did you retrieve that one as well?"
No, that one we lost.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate, but at least you got this one. That is good, and maybe, hopefully, this individual. She points over to Vu, and she says, "Hopefully, can provide us with some good information." And there is one very important thing I also forgot to mention of these individuals, because I really that thing did not go as well as the way I had originally planned. So it I missed giving some information. The main person, the woman, you do notice that in addition to her looking familiar in terms of her eyes and her hair and some of the facial features, she's also wearing the purple robes of the Dragon. Of the Dragon. Yes, she is aware of purple.
Was.
Beat me to it.
I try.
So, and as you have time to study the slightly deformed, bluish facial features of this woman, she reminds you of a very short, dark-haired individual that you encountered in the caves southeast of Greenest. The one that almost ended your adventures right at that point. Frulam Mandath. The first wearer purple you encountered.
So, the daughter.
Age-wise, they're not that far off.
So, sisters.
Possibly sisters.
Boy, the Mondath is going to have a blood feud with Team Biscuit.
Basically.
As long as they bring the honey, they can have the biscuit.
Woo!
I don't know who these biscuits are you're talking about.
Yeah. So,
Don't worry, these biscuits have bite.
but they Ramalia asked for a full report. Is there anything you leave out or add?
Alamir can't think of anything except it was a pain in the butt.
I told
We
him
By
he's
ha-
gonna be dying twice.
by having us retrieve one of the two, how long does that delay the arrival or the calling of Tiamat?
We are. The magic is still being studied, actually by the greatest minds here in Waterdeep, and we've sent copies of the materials to Candlekeep as well, as
Do
well
we
as
need-
to the Mage Tower in Silvery Moon.
Do
Between
we need
those
Black Dwarf for
three
the other one?
places, we're hoping that a more accurate determination can be made. Our best guess right now is that they would be maybe anywhere from a month to 2 months out, but with a Mythal in their grasp, that might bump their timetable up a full month. For all we know, we're still figuring it out.
Okay. Is there another place to find the other one that you might know for us to go for? Where would the other one have been brought, and do you think it's able to be retrieved still?
We could
I look at the hoppy.
we could try scrying. Yeah, you
But
look
you need
at
to know.
you look at Vu, and he's just quietly watching, listening.
Are we
I mean,
discussing this in
I
front
ask-
of him?
I think he should be. Well, first of all, I know they're going to take him to whatchamacallit,
I asked-
interrogate him. I have a scrying potion.
I do ask him if there's anything Vu can add before. Yeah.
Before I share any information, I believe we need to negotiate
My payment.
what my help is worth.
We could have left you in the tower.
You could have, but you didn't, and now we are here.
Excuse me.
Haventree, she says, of course we will talk about this later. And she waves, and some of the guards grab Vu and walk him back into the building. So
Could have took him back to the tower.
it's possible he may know some, but it is also possible he is just a hired hand that was helping out. And we'll find out what we can from him. In the meantime, you all look much worse for wear. Perhaps you should go get some well-deserved rest. And come back tomorrow. There are some interesting things going on we should discuss. But they can wait until you rest. Get a good
Sounds
meal,
good.
a bath. Yes.
Put my spleen back in. That'll work.
Well, if you need help, healing of any type, any assistance, let us know. But you have done well. on your own in the past and with such things, but if you find yourself unable to recover for some reason, there are things that we can help with.
That is very gracious. Thank you.
And unless you have something else you'd like to ask before you leave, you can let yourself be escorted out.
I do ask her, the people that's watching the portal before we come in, they seem like they don't know anybody there. They thought we were some team called Biscuit or something. I leave it at that.
She cocks her head and says, well, not everyone has met you yet, and that's probably for the best. Some level of anonymity is useful.
I guess we're Biscuit.
All right, and you head out in the alley. So, do you walk down the? First off, where are you? So you're not going back to the same inn that you normally go to? Are you going somewhere else?
I would be inclined to do that unless somebody wants, for strategic reasons, to move around more.
Well, it doesn't matter. We already have a target on our back. At least if we go to somewhere we know, they know us, and you slip a little bit more into it. We're kind of like rock stars now, who we're gonna have a following.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a new place, new people having to get to know us. We are set in our way, in the place we stay.
Yeah, at this point, coming back tonight, going to a place that we know is probably best. So I'm good with that.
I'm told that's my thing. That I think. So.
So if we're Biscuits and Honey, then technically Luna is the Anne Honey, right? Because she's the only girl.
Yes.
So who's limp?
I need.
Biscuit.
Let's see. This would be either. I'll tell you what. Jinkin, roll me a d6, please.
Biscuits.
I didn't hear the D1.
D6.
Oh, not bad. But we have a new name for our team.
So, you're walking the most direct route there, the high road. It's middle of the day, perfectly safe, relatively safe. So you're walking down the high road, and just as you get, you're passing the market. The market is to your right, and in against one of the buildings on the opposite side, or in the direction you're walking to the right, against a wall on the opposite side of an entrance to one of the roads, you see a group of young nobles talking to a group of young ladies, and you hear one of them, this dashing, dark-haired youth, probably about 18, give or take, kind of stands up, puffs out his chest, and says, "Yes, that is right. We are the heroes of Greenest. Let us tell you come to the tavern, and we'll tell you the tales of how we destroyed the Blue Dragon."
Oh, I don't want to get into this now.
We're still hurt, by the way.
I know. Take note of who they are. We will address this in the morning.
How many of them are there?
Yeah, instead of hold my beer, hold my spleen. Let's do this.
How many?
Technically, if we walk haggard as we are and say, "Who are you?"
Oh, we could totally.
We would just intimidate the crap out of them. But
By the way, this is Alamir. Lizard people.
not just lizard people.
Fireball.
Come on, get it right. How many, Tom?
That's the code word.
There are 5 of them.
5 of them, huh?
Dazzling light. Come on. Somebody want to do dazzling lights over there and just affect all of them. And then we can go up and write on their face, I am a loser, I lie, whatever, and walk away.
If I can, I know this isn't appropriate in the environment and everything else.
I was going to say, I don't know if we want to do it in town, but...
I mean...
I said we invite them and buy them drinks.
Okay.
Lots of drinks.
Find out who they really are and why they're taking on our role. If anything, we can set them up as a pappy later, you know.
They can be
Take a
pappy.
ball if somebody's looking
Jenkins,
for
come on, do it. Start writing your song about these people.
No, I was thinking of casting a spell on one.
What, Tessa tell the truth?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that would be.
Let's follow them back to. I mean, are they going to the same inn that we're going to?
No. They're
No.
It's some. They're going to a fairly well-known place down here by Lamp Street. So let
the Lamplighter.
Down here somewhere, and they're. It is the around 18-ish leader, and there's a couple others that are maybe a year younger, and then there's one a little younger than that, and then one that looks like the younger brother of one of the others that's dressed like in a a monk's smock.
Portable hole on the ground.
Is one of them even an orc or a half orc?
No, they're all human.
So yeah, they don't know nothing.
I mean, literally, I was just thinking of just catching sleep on them.
Go for it.
Go for it. What are they going to do? React?
That's a lot nicer.
We can still write on their faces after you put them to sleep of I'm a liar.
It was either that or I was gonna take whoever the boasting one was, cast out enemies bound on him.
We can go in there. We can go to Critical Role and draw penises on the side of their face or something.
I can cast Hold Person.
No, don't blow spells.
It wasn't meant to actually do any real damage, but they don't look like they're that experienced, and I'm pretty sure if I can.
I'd say try the sleep because I don't think they have enough hit points to stay awake. So.
Yeah. Doesn't actually count.
So how many hit points do you do? 26. So
I say you hold on, max it out. Do your higher level.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Unless they're actually leveled, then they have hit points. Otherwise,
if they're leveled, then they're really trying to take on our persona, I guess.
So,
which I would be curious as to why. But if they're just trying to pick up chicks, they're probably farmers.
Yeah. well, they're dressed like nobles. They have money. So
okay, well, noble ones have a whole lot of hit points.
The 5 of them and the 3 young ladies that they're talking to, all 8 of them fall asleep.
Time to write on the foreheads.
I'll either do that and just write on the 5 and say I'm a liar on their forehead, or leave them a note saying the real heroes were here.
No, we don't need to take. We don't want to take any credit for this.
Unless you want to leave them as pappies, then you can leave them a story.
Are they in front of a shop? Are they in front of a shop or a store of any kind?
There's a shop. So they were right in front of the tavern, and there's a shop right next door. So let's say candle shop.
Perfect. I'll walk up to them. I will sleight of hand and take their coin purses, and then give the coin purses to the shop to take care of the riffraff.
Got it. Yeah, they're like the lady at the shop. She's probably 30 in her mid-30s, and she goes, "Oh, is that? Thank you, sir. What would you like me to do again? Take care of him how?"
Call the constable something.
Yeah, call it constable or something. I don't know.
They're lying to
oh.
pick up women. Get
Yeah,
get the girls back home safe
well,
and
What?
call the constable on them.
honestly speaking, I'll just shake the women. I'll just shake the girls awake.
Okay.
That's all it is to wake them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And explain, just whisper, give them a little shh, and say, they're not who they say they are.
Oh,
Pretty much, yeah.
Aware.
okay. And they like are very shocked and they're afraid. Not sure what happened, other than the fact that
They
all of a
don't
sudden
look
they're
like
getting up off the ground.
they don't look like noble ladies, do they?
No, they're not. They're
Then let's give the guys some of their coin to say, just go find someplace safe, go home, save yourself.
Well, we'll try to ease them so they don't feel disturbed.
And they don't kick any of the other guys.
Yep, and they go running off. And the lady goes,
34.
Jesus.
They all fall in love with you before they leave.
No.
You're gonna have to make a song.
Yeah, they go running off. The lady says, I of course, I'll call the watch. I'll call the watch and make sure they're taken care of. No problem.
Thanks.
What? You thought of something?
Yeah, so on one of them, didn't I have God, I thought I had one of those religious things. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't. Okay, never mind.
All right. So, you make your way after that little encounter to your tavern down in the Dragon Court, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. And get a really nice meal, some baths, some some drinks, and have a really well rested night, and everyone can take a long rest.
Thank you.
And waking up in the morning is where we will pick up next week.
Woohoo!
You successfully navigated the Black Tower and defeated the group of that the cult had sent to get the
I think wiping out 5 of them with one movement, that's at least level 11 for everybody.
Well, finishing the Shadowfell is a level. So we're going to have to talk about it, though, because that's going to be level 11.
Level.
There's special things that happen at level 11. So we'll do that off camera. So
That's fine.
Thank you very much, my friends, for helping for playing and helping create this shared narrative. And thanks to all out there who are watching our adventures. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Al.
Great job.
So may everyone's lives be filled with peace, joy, and love.
Except for Elmir's.
Except for Elmir's.